Yes.
Oh, are we live? I
Go
think we're live.
big.
Oh boy. I see Signal out the only female. Thanks, Devin.
Gary B, did you move or something, or is this just a different angle?
No, I've swapped sides of my room.
Okay. I can open it.
No. I don't
I have
think
an
so.
advertisement.
It's very quiet. I can hear it, but it's extremely quiet, so you might have to boost it. Today, Gary will be the DM, as he is sitting
Oh,
in the
dear.
Game Master chair. Nothing like some musical chairs in our
Okay,
D&D setup.
they should be
Ball
able to-
bearings are hereby banned from all further sessions.
They,
It has been
okay,
decided.
so you guys should be able to hear me now, which is good. I think the key is going to be moving the cameras. Mogamak and Linnea are good. But myself, Monsieur Garrett, there we go. And then, wait, no, he needs to be over
Is
here.
that real cat in the background of Caps, or is that fake cat? I think it's real cat, right?
I don't know. But welcome everyone
I
to
think
the
it's
legend.
real cat.
Welcome everyone to the Legend of Issues, streaming issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome everybody. No, that's a real cat.
Kitty baby.
And I need to switch Alpha Kiss's name, and that's pretty much it. Welcome everyone to Legendary Tales. Does anyone have a recap? Anyone at all? Because I don't.
I feel like we haven't played in 3 months.
I know, right? I believe the recap from last week is we went to the plane of ideas, and that
I took a nap.
you did take a nap.
Or my character took a nap.
It was a good time. If we need...
Was it?
Yeah, it was a good time for everyone but you, I think, at this point. I think my device settings are low for sound. So, let me go check it. Hold on. Apparently someone wrote a recap in the Storyline Express.
Ooh.
Episode 27. Open with this. Okay. When the party wakes up, they realize that Linnea is not up, but she's breathing and does not react. She's actually comatose with glowing runes on her arms. Her mind's apparently in another plane. Basically, they encounter their spirit animals. Can I lower Linnea's volume? Apparently, you are extremely loud. Oh,
Always extremely loud. You know, I've got that shrill, harpish girl voice.
let me see what's going on.
Sound like I'm
Any voice
screeching all the time.
Voice that isn't deep offends my ears.
Jesus.
Okay. Let me know if that's better. So basically, they find their spirit animals. They find Linnea's spirit animal. They make a compass that goes. Mogamak is always quiet. That's just his inevitable fate, is being quiet. So it's up to him to make it louder.
I'll boost it.
You guys,
Yeah, Mogamak.
you guys fought a bunch. They fought a bunch of stuff they fought a giant serpent. They summoned a shark with a machine gun. It was pretty intense. So, but where we're at is as they return to their bodies, they wake up, and the three of you wake up with quite a jolt in the middle of basically a Let me see if I can turn myself up. They wake up in the middle of their camp, surrounded by a sanctuary that Skink had cast around them. What else is happening? I believe that's exactly where we're at. So Mogamak wakes up, Elgar wakes up, Linnea, you wake up, and your chest is on fire.
Literally or figuratively?
Figuratively.
Or sexily?
That's an awkward thing to say, but it's fine.
Awkward.
All right. So I need each of you to make a perception check, first of all. Obviously, first of all.
See how long
Man, I
it takes a
didn't
new
even-
person to figure it out.
Well, I forgot to open my character sheet because we've not
Babe.
played in like a
Okay.
year.
Oh, that might be a
Save.
bit loud, but what
Scrubs.
what
You're
we're
talking
gonna
about me.
do. So we're gonna turn that up. Oh, that's
Ooh,
way.
you're very loud now.
I know. I'm turning myself down. I'm sorry, guys. There it is.
I'm gonna go ahead and blame Alphacus for this since he is conveniently not here.
Caps, you need help?
Agree.
So if you look right in the middle of your screen, under saving throws, there's a section called that has skills with your athletics and your other stuff on it. Just click on perception.
You're also muted, Cap, if you've tried to been talking.
Oh, sorry. I
Actually, Cap is not there. So
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry, I was a bit zoning out.
That's
Sorry, I'm not
that's
here yet.
that is the big one, is that Cap's character is not here, and I have not changed Elphicus's name yet to we're just gonna change it to Cap right now because his character has not been introduced yet. Cap. There you are. For now.
Damn. +7 perception. You're on the same level as Elgar.
Spicy.
I can see into your soul.
Oh, I also need to change. I also
Oh,
need
no.
to change the overlay to add his character to it. So each of you looks around, and you notice immediately that your senses and your overall ideas is that things have changed significantly for you guys after leaving the plane of ideas. You're now in touch with your ideal, not necessarily spirit animal, but the spirit side of you has become intact mostly. Linnea, as you look around and you look down at yourself, you have glowing white runes all over your arms. There's sort of that square Adventure to Atlantis type runes where it's sort of like one long line that just goes all the way around, but it's very like square and long corners and things like that. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I'm totally a siren from Borderlands now. Sick.
Sort of. And then directly in the middle of your chest, there is a massive black handprint. And as you look at it, you definitely remember that that's where the monk of the Long Death hit you in the chest when you went from almost full to dead in one hit.
Okay.
And it is burning. That is actively burning you right now. It feels like you're
Okay.
burning.
I don't like this, so I'm gonna just look at them and be like, what the fuck just happened? Guys, why do I have all these glowy things on me? Why with the handprint? What happened?
You were asleep, and then we killed a big fucking dragon, and then we kind of woke up again.
Do you remember anything from your dreams?
I don't believe I do. Do I?
The dragon said you were trying to do something that he didn't like.
That's very specific, Elgar. Thank you for that.
That's why he captured you and tried to turn you into a
You
nightmare.
peed on his carpet. He was very upset, so we had
I
to kill
peed
him.
on his carpet?
Yeah,
That
he
can't be
wanted-
right. That's an
he
Alphacus
was-
thing.
He was mad
Where's
about it.
the money,
so,
Elphicus?
Alphacus pees on things, not me.
we went into this like reality state where you were there, and we saved you from it. And the runes were on your body before we went into the dream world. And I guess are they different now? I don't know. about
Can
that.
I look at them and see if they're different from... Actually, I wouldn't know because I don't know what they looked like when I went in.
Did you always have those on your body?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
Okay. I mean, I just figured it'd be a little obvious, glowing runes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it was
Yep.
under your clothes, you know.
Can we see the black handprint, or is it under your clothes?
That's a good question.
I don't think you would have been able to see it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Although
as
my
well.
character... No, because it's...
You can feel, but you can feel it. You would.
Yeah, I can tell it's there. Unless you guys were looking where you're not supposed to be. You probably can't.
Eyes up here, boys.
Yep. But yeah, something's wrong. Like I have a handprint on my chest, and I think it's from that monk of the death thing.
The long death.
The long death. Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
Here we go. Cap looks better now.
Look, Moxie, we've all been going through some changes.
Moxie.
recently.
Moxie, who's Moxie?
Linnea, excuse me. Guys, get this plated off.
It's true. We are all going through some sort of weird changes. Speaking of which, how are the two of you doing with your like, oh fuck, this thing on my chest hurts. Like, I don't know what to do about it. Can I do like an Arcana check on myself to be like, can I do something about this situation?
Sure. Which thing are you looking into?
My boobs.
The handprint or your arcane runes?
We'll start with the handprint since I'm in immense physical pain.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
also want to have a think about this handprint. Is there anything monk or religion related that would lead me to think about any new
Sure.
information?
Sure. You realize that the Arcana is that specific handprint is not only a touch of the long death, it is sort of a hunter's mark or a bounty hunter's mark.
But isn't he dead though?
I don't know. Did he die? Did you guys verify that he died? Because you're not very
I
good
saw
at
him.
that.
Damn it, we never fucking verified that
Hey,
we
we
killed
did not
people.
have time in that instance. I saw him.
Is-
Don't you guys remember when we were
Yeah.
leaving town? I'm a
He's
robot.
been hunting us.
Great. Well, I'm apparently marked. Is there any way that I can get rid of this? Can I do like an alchemy check or something?
With that, you realize, and as you're looking at it, it would take some extremely powerful magic to get rid of it.
What if we just kill him?
That would probably get rid of it. I mean,
All right, we gotta kill him then. I don't like this. It hurts. It hurts a lot. I'm very uncomfortable and angry right now.
But why does it hurt? Does that mean he's nearby or something?
I don't know.
Do you think it's related to the reality thing we just experienced?
I don't even remember what the reality thing you're talking about is, so
Well, that'd be the rune part of your body, probably.
I
But I don't
haven't
know about the other
taken a
part.
look into that yet.
Maybe
All
you
right,
should
let's
see
take-
a doctor.
I
We
am
don't
a
know when that
doctor.
handprint arrived, right? Because we wouldn't have known if it was there, like after we left the place where we nearly killed him.
no,
Or-
you don't have.
Like we would never have seen Linnea naked.
No, not at all.
If only it was Elphicus, then we definitely know the exact minute.
I know,
Oh,
right?
It was 4:36 p.m. and 45 seconds when we first saw the sign on his naked body.
I am
He
naked.
just taken off his garbage bag full of garbage
this
juice.
is everything that's happening right now. Okay.
Okay.
So, you guys wake up, and Skink, hands you a piece of parchment, Linnea.
I read the parchment and thank the best girl for whatever this is.
And she looks at you, and you're basically, you look at it, and you're able to realize that it's an extremely detailed map of the way between Lake Helm, which you're currently just you went quite a distance away from Lake Helm initially, and it leads you all the way down the trail, all the way to Farhome, except it's extremely detailed, like way more than you're used to.
Where'd you get this, best girl?
And she reaches out and she pulls out an ink and quill.
Oh, you drew it. So you know this area really well. Huh. Is there anything we need to be careful of as we go on this path? Okay.
Is there
well, that's
anything
reassuring.
shiny that we can maybe claim?
Eldar.
Do you know any fun dungeons or caves?
Enough of the fungeons.
Do you know any cultists or goblins? we can
She
kill? I
actually
mean,
she actually does hand you, Elgar, an extremely detailed but crude drawing of an extremely
Of Elphicus naked.
an extremely crude, and it's an amazing drawing of the symbol of your former deity.
the sun god.
Yeah.
Oh. Why have you drawn me this, Skink?
Future.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Wait, how long were we
I'm just gonna-
up for, Skink?
She looks and she pulls out a notebook, and it has 3 ticks on it.
3 days?
It means you're due for a poop there, Mogamak.
Does this mean that we've had a long rest?
Yes, it does.
Okay. That's probably enough time. All right. Okay. Have you been Have you been watching us this whole time,
Mm-hmm.
Skink? Have you noticed any changes to Lanaya over those 3 days?
Mm-mm.
Nothing? We just woke up all of a sudden? Okay. Wait, out of character, is
Skink.
Cap gonna play one of the zombie chickens? Is that what this is?
That'd be
about to happen?
incredible.
Okay.
I was just about to ask Skink if she's seen any.
You
Tell me.
are not
Yeah.
prepared.
Yeah, we know
Skink, have
the
you seen those
cockatrice,
little
yeah.
cockatrice undead chickens?
Mm-mm-mm.
Thank God.
Wait, I
Can
still
you
have
see
a
invisible
thing.
things though?
Still have a wet thing.
I still have the thing. The liches
necromancer's
thing.
Oh, the-
phylactery
Just the
Yeah.
finger that was in your pocket. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
and a ring.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, we have a lot of people following us. We should probably be really fucking careful, guys.
So we're kind of in a weird position, right? Some shit's going on with Linnea that could require medical attention. We're also on a mission to go super far east, past Farhome or something, to go investigate orc bands. And we're also being chased by a bunch of chickens and stuff. There's like a lot of conflicting things going on right now. So
Lich
On-
chickens.
lich chickens, but I assume we can lose that trail and continue on our original mission and then return and figure this shit out. Does that sound reasonable to you guys?
Does the map have anything like who could help Linnea in this situation? Like who
I'm
could
in
help
a
you?
lot
Linnea?
of pain.
Yeah, but like, does a wizard, a sorcerer, an alchemist, like who do you think could like give you aid?
Maybe a cleric?
So is there anything on the map Skink gave you?
The thing is you're not really sure what exactly is the source of magic. Is it a curse? Is it just a magic effect? Like, what is it exactly? You're not really sure. So at this point, you're just trying to find someone that can help you as a whole. And as you say, we need to find someone to help her. Skink runs over and touches the pad, the piece of paper that Elgar is holding.
Elgar, looks like we gotta go visit your old flame. Get it? Because it's sun.
Yeah, very funny. where's the nearest temple of the sun god?
Far east, near Farhome.
Oh,
Long
good.
land to travel.
Huh. So what are we gonna do about these undead chickens?
Run.
Well, they're not
Nothing.
here right now, so we can't do much about it.
Yeah, who says they're now like 5 feet away on the other side of our sanctuary spell?
That
And
is
what
a
if they
point.
start? And what if once we leave the sanctuary spell, they start following us again? How are we supposed to know if they're close? We can't see them.
What time of day is it right now?
It's early morning.
They don't like
Okay,
the
it's morning,
sun.
so they
remember?
don't like the sun, so they can't chase us for like a whole day. Then we'll make a big distance between us.
We just gotta walk in the sunlight so they can't like dodge around.
What happens when it becomes not sunlight?
Then they start chasing, but they're slower than us.
All right, do you know that?
I mean, they're little chickens. We've got horses.
What time of the year is it?
It's fall, early fall.
Is there more hours in the day or more hours in the night? What's our latitude? Is that the north-south one?
Yeah, what's
know
the
that
day-night
information?
cycle?
That's genuinely what I want to know. Is this like
Well,
a
is
5
it-
minutes on,
Are
5
they
minutes off
African
thing? Or...
swallows or are they
European swallows.
European
I just
Yeah.
want to know
But-
if they have more time to make up at nighttime because they don't sleep and we sleep.
Is this world like mirrored by the Earth? Like, are we on a spherical object in space?
Yes,
or are we on like a rectangle?
you'd be northern hemisphere is what you would be.
That's a good question. Is it a flat Earth?
It's not-
No,
That's-
that's what I have to ask.
Is it
Devin.
turtles all the way
I have to
down?
ask. It's elephants all the way down.
Oh shit.
All right. Well, I guess as long as we hustle. Do we have horses? I don't remember. I think
We do have horses.
Horses can probably outrun undead chickens. Okay.
Yeah, you down?
And worst case, if
I
the
swear to God,
cockatrices come, they're gonna get our horses first, and then we run.
If
for it.
Cap is my sun god, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself.
Worship me.
God damn it, no!
Okay. All right. Let's get moving.
Eat a ration.
I would like to eat 2 rations because I'm extremely hungry.
You have to take a poop. Wait, did we soil ourselves? We were out for 3 fucking days. or years, or weeks. We didn't specify.
We definitely peed our pants. There's no
Oh,
way we didn't pee our
shit.
pants. Right. It's a 46 poop. It's pretty good. It's
That's
okay.
pretty good poop.
Average.
We keep the stuff from the realm of ideas, right? Or the plane of ideas.
That's a good question. Do you remember what you had from there?
Like 12 potions. 12 greater healing potions.
Yeah. They're in your bag.
Very nice.
Great. Thanks for making me redundant now, Devin. They don't need me anymore.
No, now you only give special potions to us and don't ever make healing potions. Then we all have special potions.
I
He's
do
done the
have-
opposite.
I have
Excellent.
10 greater healing potions too. Yeah. What about the shark with the machine gun? Is he still here?
No.
I remember him specifically.
I can't believe you're the one who asked for that. I thought that was definitely a Jenkins thing. When I tuned in for like 2 seconds, I'm like, who the fuck asked for a shark with a machine gun?
I asked for a shark that would be attacking him. Devin invented the machine gun. It was a good idea.
He did say just a shark that attacks him, and he didn't really define it.
Yep.
All right,
Okay,
everybody eat a ration,
so-
get on your horses, and maybe if you have an extra pair of pants, you might want to switch into those.
I wear robes, so I'm super fine.
I just always pee my pants and that's how it
It's underneath the
goes.
plate armor. We just
Um,
never know.
And each of you realize,
Oh,
as
so-
Smells worse than you, anyways.
as you guys get up and begin to get on your horses and stuff, you realize that you guys are completely clean. Like, completely clean at all. Like, everything completely.
Skink, did you clean us while we were passed out?
Prestidigitation!
Oh, okay. I'm much more comfortable with that. than the
Clean.
alternative.
Wow, wow, wow. And she's like literally like moving the dirt around with it.
So if I was a wizard, I could just learn prestidigitation and I could just poop my pants every time.
Don't
And then just
don't
wave
tell
my
Jenkins.
hands
Don't tell
and the
Jenkins.
poop
He's
would
gonna
be
just
gone
start shitting
every
himself
time.
every episode.
You wouldn't even need bathrooms. You could poop on somebody and then prestidigitation them and be like, "Oh, it was just a prank. No big deal, dude." And they'd have to be like, "I guess you got me."
Purge isn't allowed to
Practical
make a
joke.
wizard character. I'm just gonna throw that out there
That's
right
my
here,
next
right now.
character.
I agree with
Oh,
you.
God.
Banning that idea. So what? You guys get on your horses. You begin to make your way towards Farhome. It takes you about half the day to get into Halfkin. Are you guys going to do anything when you get into Halfkin?
I want to have somebody look at this giant hand that's on my chest that is extremely painful, or at least buy something that will dull the pain.
You know it.
No, I-
You know that there are actual herbs native to the surrounding area of Halfkin, specifically by the river, that are topical anesthetic. So it would not
They
be an
work on
issue.
this?
Yes, it might. I mean, you could always try it.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Are the McNomies still here?
Yeah, the ones who are alive.
Good. That's all I needed to know.
Aren't they our friends? Won't they give us?
We
like,
have a place to
free
stay
board and
over
food?
at the
We would visit.
McNomies.
I don't think we should visit though because we have shit to do.
I was just
What do you
thinking we
think
could
we'll get caught
have
up
a
in
decent
something.
bed, but
But it's only half the day. We still have like another half
Oh,
day
okay.
ready.
well, I'm sorry, Mogamac. I'm in extreme fucking pain. Okay, I don't know what's happening.
And the
Everything
best
hurts.
part,
Sure, herbs, but
the best part is the fact that Mogamac got a natural 20 in his perception and didn't see that Elficus was missing. So
And none of us noticed.
not at all.
We're so used to him just disappearing, though. To be quite fair.
it's a good point. We didn't talk about that before leaving. Oh well. He'll pop back in somewhere.
Mhm.
True.
That's how we do. I
Um.
hope he didn't get stuck in that place.
So if you guys want to move your little cheeky characters, let me put.
Can't do this.
Let me put this guy on a different layer. There you go. You guys get to Halfkin. Are you gonna? You're gonna. I assume you're gonna make. You're gonna make your topical anesthetic to try and make your pain a little bit less, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's too easy. You're able to apply it, and it actually does work significantly better. You feel it doesn't burn as much. There's like a little tinge every once in a while.
Okay.
But outside of that, it's not really that bad. You guys begin to. Are you stopping in Halfkin, or are you going to keep going? It's about noon-ish. It doesn't actually take you that long to get over there.
Let's keep going.
I think we should keep going.
Yep.
What else is on this little map Skink has made? Like, are there any landmarks or?
There are. There's the Stonehenge type circle just north of where you guys are, and it's marked with a big X over it.
Skink X means no, don't go, or X means here lies treasure.
Mm.
Thank God Elfkiss isn't here. He would say it's treasure. He's trying to hide it from us.
Only death.
Only death. Okay, we're not going
No
there
thanks.
then, are we?
Where are these death areas on the map?
This is death. The ring stones are death.
You guys want to go? No, I'm just kidding.
And then, as you guys are moving along the road, you get to the part where the two bridges are basically about a mile apart from each other, but they're within sight, and directly sat right in the middle. Why am I not in streamer mode? That's fine. Let's go ahead and mute this tab. There's a man just chilling, sitting on the road, like off to the side of the road with his horse. He appears to be an enormous man, just chilling.
So it's not Zayori's character, whose name I forget. Okay.
You mean
Is he a
you mean
human?
Winks the Resplendent?
That's right, Winks. How far away are we from the man right now?
You're about a mile out.
Okay.
Is it a human man?
It is no, he's way too big to be a human man.
Is he an ogre or a giant?
I'm already upset because he looks strong from far away, based on size alone.
We'll keep looking at him for a minute, Mokamak, and then we can figure out some more
We're not
details
close
about him.
enough.
But how big is his horse then?
His horse is enormous. It is a proportionately larger horse. You guys are on like regular like work horses. He's on like a Clydesdale.
Can we tell what species he is?
Make a perception check and a nature check.
Oh, I'm better at nature. And a nature. Oh,
Got him.
My specialty. That's a Goliath. Linnea.
holy fucking shit. Guys, that's a Goliath.
What's
Does
it
he look
like?
friendly? I can't tell. Does he have angry eyebrows or...
As you get closer, you realize that his whole armor is super shiny, and it is adorned directly on the chest with a huge sun symbol from the sun god.
I don't know what to do because I'm not sure if we're still in good graces here. Elgar? You wanna talk to your son, bro? Maybe praise the sun together, get us in some good graces here?
You guys all know each other, right? If you're in the same group, right?
No, let's just go say hello to him. The sun god encompasses many races, creeds. Lots of families follow the sun god. I guess I'll lead. I'll walk up to him first. He looks friendly enough, right? He's just a big lad.
As,
How far away are we?
He is a big lad.
as you get closer, you see this man who's about 7.5 feet tall. He's got a bit of a grayish hue to his skin. He's got a big bushy beard and various scars and tattoos all over his face. And right as you're about to speak, he notices you and immediately brightens up in this big smile. Hail, strangers! What brings this odd group of travelers so far out from the capital? He kind of looks at Lene pretty intently because he's not entirely sure what she is.
You are. To be fair, you are blue. So.
Wow, way
we're
to point it out for everyone, Devin.
We're out here on a mission to investigate the some of the orc bands in the area. I think it's been a while. We've been traveling for a bit.
Ah, so you've come up to join the good cause of protecting the poor, defenseless villagers of this land. Excellent! I myself have been looking to do the same. When I look at them, do I see any notice of the emblem?
Are you guys wearing the necklace that... Are any of you wearing the necklace that Elgar
I
carved for you?
It's somewhere in my bag. I haven't
In the
looked at
bag.
it in weeks.
Are you wearing yours, Elgar?
Mine changed when I went to the temple,
That's true. It
And-
did
and-
change.
so mine is now of the moon goddess.
Oh shit, are we gonna have a throwdown?
And that is something that you immediately recognize.
Because I mean,
Okay.
the moon goddess and the sun god are like paired gods, right?
Yes, they are.
Oh, okay.
Upon noticing the moon emblem. Ah, I see a fellow brother of the moon. Ah, the sun is a little bit better, my friend, but I respect your choice of god.
I had a change of heart recently, but it's good to see another man of faith traveling these very dangerous lands. What are you doing out here? You said we're here to join the fight. Are you also battling the bands of orcs that are plaguing?
Ah, plague is the right word there, friend. It's not just the orcs anymore. Have you heard of the creeping death, the black dust?
The
You
mold.
heard of this? The mold.
Does it look like
it's
black
It's
velvet?
not a name I've heard of, but yes. There's plenty of ruthless terrors out in the mountains. And I'm here to protect the people who need it.
Have you encountered any cultists? People wearing black robes. They've got like an octopus amulet. They've been setting up things to unleash this darkness on the land.
I've heard tale of such things, but no, not personally. I like to think that my presence likes to keep them away. And he puffs out his chest a little bit, really showing off the emblem. He's so proud of it. He's so happy that he's a part of.
I've been waiting
the
for that
fate
know
of
your
some god.
enemy. Where's that? Where's
boy.
that at?
I'll do it.
Where's that at? What do you want to know about him?
What is his strength score? And his armor class?
Let me. I believe they're both slightly lower than yours.
You're goddamn right. I'm immediately less intimidated. I'm just kind of.
So what's your name, traveler?
I am Alexander Stonetooth. I have been tasked to protect this land, and, well, if you'd like, I'd surely appreciate some companionship and fellow allies against the encroaching, creeping death that plagues upon us. Tell me, what about your companions here, Moon Brother? Are they also brother and sister of the moon, or have they chosen a brighter path?
I worship the sword god. That's it.
Sword
There
god.
are
And
no
what of
gods,
you, fair
only
lady?
science. There are no gods, there's only science.
Even
Sorry?
though you know
You met a goddess.
your character literally
You
knows and it's accepted that.
Panic! I'm not feeling well!
You have met my god. You actually you rung her up. You called my goddess and said, "Hey, Algar's in a fucking tiger mode."
Yeah, we're in a
Come
group
down
chat,
here.
Elgar. That doesn't make her a goddess. That
Damn
just
it.
makes her really fucking powerful.
What would I roll to see if I know what science is? I just want to leave this up.
History. Let's just roll. Actually, just roll a standard intelligence check. So on the far left, just click on your intelligence.
The text of it.
Got it.
Oh my
What are
god.
you wearing, by the way?
He is wearing the shiniest set of plate mail that you've ever seen.
Shinier than the one that I gave to Mogamak?
Yes.
It looks like
Wow.
something like I polish it. every
Actually,
day
Elgar,
just to be
make
able to
a
reflect light.
make a Arcana check at advantage. You same with you, Linnea.
Is he prestidigitating his armor so it's always clean and shiny?
No, it's adamantine.
Holy shit! We should kill this guy and rob him. That's some good shit right
His
there.
armor's a little big, but I mean, I could. You bulk up a little bit more.
It's alright, you turn it into a dragon, you'll be fine. You'll fill it out. You'll grow into it, Mogamak.
But really, Alexander, we're part of we're from the capital. We're part of the Slayers Guild. We get sent on tasks to protect people, similar to yourself. Do valorous tasks that involve murdering people. But it's they're the bad guys, so it's okay.
And your character understands that the Slayers Guild is an absolute necessity in these trying times, where there is justification legally to remove a threat, whether it is by force or by political means, but these people are more by force than political means. So,
okay, Alexander gets a little bit more serious look on his face. Aye, brothers, I know the necessity of force, and well, do I believe them when they say they
You can roll for insight.
valorous?
If you roll
Wait,
insight, that's
who said that they are valorous is the question.
I did.
You said that.
Mogamak.
So Mogamak would be true. If Elphicus said that,
Roll for deception,
It
and
would-
he would win.
absolutely be a lie.
Okay.
Tell me, do you speak for all of your party when you speak of valorous deeds?
And I look
Oh,
around
shit, he's not
and
to
I
us.
start pointing at party members. I'm like, yes.
In fact, I do. And as you're saying that, do you point at Skink or do you not? Because her little head is poking out of Linnea's
Of course.
bag.
Yeah, I'll point at Skink.
And what you see when he points at each specific person, he points at the little. It's like a little bird head is sticking out of one of Linnea's bags, and it's like so strange, but you just don't really question it.
Wait, can I question it? I definitely want to question.
Yes, if you want to.
By the
You can
Lightbringer's
try.
sword. What is that little beast?
What is that little beast?
Are you mocking me?
Are you mocking me?
He kind of looks it up and down. He's not really sure what to make of this, and he looks over to Mogamak. Is this a joke?
Is this a joke?
Slacks and skink
she
all
likes-
over again.
I don't
She
like
likes-
this little thing. Make it stop.
She likes to do this. Yeah. She doesn't have to speak that way, but she's choosing to. Yes.
She likes to learn new voices. She's learning to speak.
He brightens up when he hears learning. Ah, learning. Yes. I too am a fan of learning. I almost know all the letters.
Oh.
The letters of the alphabet?
Well,
And
I'm
which-
not sure what other kind of letters there would be.
And
Which
language?
alphabet? Which language? Yeah, exactly. Which language?
Common?
Well, I grew up in Common, so yeah.
Okay.
He's very proud of the fact that he almost knows all of the letters.
I'm gonna whisper to Elgar, I'm like, this kid's not working with a full set of crayons.
He's really not. Put on the pendant I gave you. He might be happier if we all wear the pendants.
I rummage through my bag of holding and I take out my sun god pendant and I just very like put it on.
Ah, sister! You are also of the
Yeah.
sun god.
Yeah, sure. I think he's swell.
Is that perception or insight check to tell if she's...
That would be an insight check.
She'd have to roll deception too. Oh God, you're fucked.
That's not even deception.
No,
That's
it's
like,
it's more of a like you understand that she's doing it because of the fact that it would be a positive thing overall, right? That
You know, when in Rome, when you meet another
Exactly.
sun god person who looks like he could easily kill you,
she may or may not be an actual believer, but she's willing to accept the fact that if it makes you feel better that she has that on, then it's a good thing.
And tell me, fair lady, what is thy name?
I am Linnea. And I am the group medic, I guess is the best thing to say. And I also am a potions maker. Would you be interested in purchasing some of my fine potions? They're real
Ah.
cheap.
Tell him what you are as well, because he seemed confused earlier.
Jesus, Elgar, you don't just ask someone what they are. But if you
When I
have
know
to
what you
know,
are, you had to teach me.
I am a Vidalcan.
Uh,
So we are
what?
we are a people who live near the ocean. We're a little bit aquatic. We're very interested in knowing everything. We're very curious people.
Ah. Okay, very well. And what about your companions here? What is their names? And he
Well,
kind of
that
turns to the other two, expecting them to introduce themselves.
Elgar
I'll go
Leafbottom the
Dang it.
17th. You go first.
He's shy.
I'm-
He's shy.
I'm Mogamek. I'm half orc, half dragon, and half human.
Alexander holds out his big old hand in an offer of handshake. Well met, friends. And did you
can
say
bet
you're the
your ass.
14th?
The 17th. My family runs a long line in the undergrowth.
My word, your mother and father were very prodigious. You have many brothers and sisters. He doesn't understand
No.
what 14th is.
Tell him what you look like, Elgar.
I'm a wood elf. I'm pretty short. Look at me. I'm so small next to you.
No, you're not.
How
Your
are you
other
so
six-
big?
Well
Huh?
met, little man. He gets down on like one knee to try and get like eye level with Elgar and holds
low
out his
enough.
hand.
I prefer high fives. Is he gonna rip my arm off with a high five?
That's a good question.
And he holds out his hand and he counts 1, 2. He's pointing at each finger. 3, 4, 5. Hi, and he holds it up. He's never
Hi.
heard before, and he's kind
I'm
of
gonna-
just waving it above his hand.
Can I jump and reach?
Oh
Can
yeah.
I jump and actually
yeah,
reach
easy.
to high five him? Right, this is a high five, buddy. Psh.
Oh,
Didn't that feel good?
I like that. Let's do it again. And he wants you to hold up your hand. I'll do it this time.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh
There we
god.
go.
Elgar's gonna die.
Alexander swings back and really swings at Elgar's hand.
Elgar.
He smacks the crap, like literally, whoom, and your arm just goes, and you're like, oh. It doesn't actually annihilate you, but it hurts. Like you're not physically damaged, but you know that this dude is strong. Like, don't mess with him at all.
Whew. That was a spicy one, Alexander. Holy crap.
I like this high five thing. This is truly the sound of friendship. The louder, the better.
Exactly. That's how we do things in the Slayers Guild.
I want to give Alexander a special potion, one of the experimental potions, and be like, this is a token of friendship just for you.
For me?
For you!
Sister of the sun? Why, thank you. He graciously takes it.
Excellent.
He puts it away in his pack.
Mm-hmm.
So Alexander,
Expecting it would be something that would be helpful for
What the heck?
later.
how long have you been in the area, Alexander?
Well, I've grown up in this area all my life, but recently I just came back from the capital with a plea for more of my order to come to this land and help defend all these people and push back the horde that is currently encroaching from the mountains. And this, the sun god provides. And he kind of just washes over what happened in the capital and just he looks to the sky and he looks to the sun and he kind of holds his hands up in prayer and thanks. And the sun god provides when we need it most.
Yeah. Have you seen any orc bands in the area yet since you've been here?
Oh, I've seen plenty of orc bands. Mostly coming into the outlaw woods. They've been encroaching deeper and deeper every day. These raids on villages, they will continue unless we push them back.
So
Tell me,
who are you
brother
looking
and,
for
and
again?
sister, of course, would you like to join me in my quest to be able to push back? I believe the sun god has sent you here for a reason.
I'm in immense pain, and we are actually trying to head towards the sun god's temple that's outside of Farhome.
My lady, are you in pain? From what?
I have where up higher on the chest, I'm guessing.
it's like if you were to put your hand like this, that's exactly what it's like. Like
All right, well that feels very awkward to just show a random stranger.
Can
but
I do I notice any of it around her neck or anything?
Are you gonna like show him a little bit
I'll
of
pull
it?
it down a little bit. Yeah, I'll just be like, I have this from the monk of the long death, right? Dark death,
And
Black Death?
you know exactly
Death?
what that is,
death metal.
Alexander. The second that you look at it, you know exactly what it is.
Alexander, he's got a bit of a grayish hue to his skin because of his giant blood, but when he sees the mark, like all the blood just drains from his face. And he gets a little silent and says, "My lady, you have the mark. Have you've come in contact with the Silent One?"
Yes, I have. I fought him. We all did.
Hey, what's wrong?
I've seen that mark before. Though I've never seen it on someone living.
I think he's chasing us. Mogamak spotted him lurking around watching us before. Or specifically, not watching Linnea.
He walks up closer to Linnea. How tall is Linnea?
Not very.
Not tall enough.
I think I said I was like
Alexander.
5'4".
Alexander gets to one knee like he did with Elgar before, and he holds out his he touches his emblem on his suit of armor. He puts like his right hand over it. He said, "My lady, if the Silent One is after you, then it is my duty to protect you." And he's looking very seriously at you about this.
I'm
And-
very uncomfortable.
How long has it been since you've received the mark?
It appeared a few days ago, I guess.
this morning.
It's a little complicated. I just noticed it this morning, I guess, but I guess we've been knocked unconscious for like 3 days prior to that, and
We
gosh, the
fought him, like,
timeline is pretty wonky.
4 or 5 days ago, I think.
Mm.
We went to their hideout and we fought them and disrupted some of their business. We thought we killed him, but he was alive in the end.
Lady Linnea, does it hurt?
Very much. I've managed to make myself a few salves to be able to kind of anesthetize the area, but it's still very uncomfortable.
Well, if you would allow me, I'd like to beseech the Sun God for help in removing this mark.
Sure. I'll take all the help I can get.
Okay. He pulls out a little figurine. He's covering it up with both hands, so you can't really see what it is.
Okay.
And he holds it up to his face, and he's whispering some words to it. And then he looks up to the sun and continues to whisper. And then he makes sort of a pushing out motion with both hands still clapped together, and then he casts remove curse.
Does it work is the question, though. But our DM is eating cherries.
I am sorry. As you begin to cast your spell, his tattoos glow slightly with a little bit of radiance, and he pushes out, and you immediately feel it's almost like somebody's pulling and peeling off the pain from your chest. The black mark is still there, but the pain aspect of it has been removed.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. The pain seems to have disappeared, but the mark is still here. Do you know why?
The mark of the Silent One is not so easy to remove, I'm afraid. All I can do is cancel out the pain that you're feeling, but if you...
What does the mark do?
Well, I've never seen it on someone living. Seen it
So usually it's
on plenty of dead, though.
so usually whoever he kills, he marks. It's like a call. Is it like a calling card kind of thing?
I wouldn't begin to know the mind of someone so twisted and dark.
Yeah, he's an evil bastard. So first we had that murderer leaving rock feathers around. Now we've got this monk leaving handprints around. This world has a lot of serial killers in it.
Gonna ruin my
Wait,
ability to wear
are
certain
we
shirts
serial
now.
killers? Should we be leaving calling cards? Are we missing out on like some marks in here? We should be leaving Slayers Guild cards wherever we go.
I'm pretty sure Alphacus has been leaving mayonnaise and ball bearings wherever we go. So
True.
We haven't developed our characters well enough for that yet. We'll get there.
What, you're gonna become
Uh,
serial killers?
Who knows? We'll see
hey,
how this
he does have
turns out.
black dragon blood in him now. We could get a turn for the worse.
Alexander thinks about it for a little bit, and he says that well, if I had to guess, a man so twisted and hateful, that mark, it's a mark of pure hatred, of a loathing for life.
He must be really mad all the time. There's a lot of people alive in the world. Okay. Well, I mean, we haven't seen him in a bit. Maybe he won't come back again, and we can just.
No,
finish
I
our
don't
job.
think he brightens up. He stands back up, and he kind of like puffs out his chest again. He's, never fear, lad. He won't be coming around while I'm here.
I like this guy. I like having him around.
You'll protect us. I'm glad
All
you're
right.
here, Dad. Oh, shit, I didn't mean Alexander, not Dad.
Alexander is no Dadgar.
He is now.
You guys get back on your horses, and you make your way toward Farhome. You pass the Far Bridge. Let's everyone make perception checks, please. Oh, there's no music. Hold on, I have to mute this.
Oh, I almost reminded you earlier, but then I forgot.
to mute
It was
this
like right
tab.
before you
We're
actually
super into the role playing right now. So give me a second.
Yeah, it's been good. So
It's
we're
been-
on the way to Farhome because we need to fight the orcs and save people, and also Bloodstone's brother was missing, and there's old Canton, the guy who owns the gem mine, that we have to visit.
True.
That's right.
And the main thing is you guys haven't heard from Farhome in weeks. That's like your main mission is to try and find out what's happened, if anything has happened to Farhome, and what's the deal. So you guys begin to make your way to Farhome. As you guys are walking through the like right next to the forest, the river's on your right, the forest is on your left. You guys actually are looking around, and you're looking in the forest. In the forest, the trees here are all coniferous trees. They're all there's conifers, there's pine, there's all sorts of like basic evergreen trees everywhere, except they're extremely tall, like way taller than you would think they would be. Not quite overgrowth level or undergrowth level, but they are very tall. And in I would say every mile, there's about 4 or 5 elves that are all sitting on branches, like wood elves that are sitting on branches, looking down at you. And as you pass, they're each saluting specifically Alexander.
They
Oh,
really
you're well
like
known
you in
around
this
these
part.
parts.
Alexander makes sure to salute every single one back.
Care
I'm
to
Damn, I wish-
elaborate,
At first.
Alexander?
I'm sorry, Lady Lene.
You seem very popular in these parts of the woods. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I like to think I'm just doing what the sun god wants me to do. He kind of looks up at the sky again. You know, it's a privilege to be empowered to be able to protect those less fortunate than yourselves. And I'm just happy that I'm able to do my small part, but unfortunately it hasn't been enough. That's why the Lightbringer is Santa brought you all to me. Such wonderful people.
Wrong with this
Where did you
guy.
get-
There's something not right about him. I don't know what
He's
it is.
just
I can't
very
put my finger
nice.
on it. No,
He's
no one
just
listens to Night
religious.
Elgar.
He's just religious, okay?
He's
You don't
gonna kill
understand. Where did you get your armor, by the way, Alexander? It's very shiny.
It is, isn't it? I got passed down to me from someone very special. Very special to my heart, but you don't want to hear about me. What about these? Aren't these your brethren, Elgar?
Whoa! Not all wood elves know each other, dude.
Wow.
I,
I mean-
I deeply apologize. I meant no offense.
No, I understand. No, families very often don't intertwine. They keep themselves in these little
Especially when you kill your brother.
and closed communities. You know, wood elves are very insular beings.
Make
So
a
none of
history
these
check,
are one
Elgar.
of your 13 siblings?
Oh,
He's,
I
It's from the undergrowth. It's very far away from here, and
He killed his brother.
doesn't have a lot of brothers left.
Anaya.
Whoa. He looks at Elgar very concerned. And
I only had one brother. Okay, when
Well-
I
Good
say
thing,
I'm the 17th
twice,
Elgar
I
of the
guess.
Leaf Bottom clan. Yes, I killed my brother twice.
would, was he
So long.
undead?
Yes,
Ah,
it was some of that black velvet growth thing. Similar plot. We've been looking around. We've been all over the area trying to figure out what's going on, and we keep seeing a lot of the same patterns
a
popping up.
plot indeed,
maybe.
Mogamat. A dastardly
Mogamat.
plot at that.
Mogamak.
Ah,
Oh, I like
Mogamak.
that better. That's better.
I apologize, Mogamak. And he bows his head.
Alexander's gonna walk all over
Apology.
Mogamak.
This is great.
He
Yeah.
lightly touches his emblem. I swear to you, Mogamak, I will never get your name wrong again.
Great. All right.
Hey,
so,
isn't this the forest where they were growing hallucinogenic mushrooms for vampires?
It is.
Well, we can check it out on the way back.
So,
I wish Elphicus were here. Hey, wait a second. Where's Elphicus?
Alphacus.
sorry.
How did you lose
Oh,
your
yeah.
life partner, Elgar?
He just pops off into different dimensions, okay?
I mean, that's true, but one of these days he's gonna come back with something.
Are you all not concerned that you've lost your companion? Surely
No, he-
you should search for him.
this is not the 4th time. This is the 5th time that this has happened.
This is like the 15th time.
And we've also killed him twice, and he's also changed forms like 4 times. He's a weird one. Just
I didn't
he-
kill him. I refused to kill him.
Look, we're not very good at killing people. It takes a couple times usually for us to be successful, and we haven't quite worked it out yet for Elphicus, but we do respect
We
him.
had to kill the hag twice.
Yes.
Alexander kind of pulls at he's got a great warhammer is his weapon. He kind of heaves it up to himself. Is this companion also undead?
No, he's just an asshole.
He has some.
And
He's
right
very
right
tied to the
from
Feywild.
from underneath Linnea, you hear, "He's a big asshole."
And I high five Skink.
He has
Well,
some
tiny
weird
bird five. I don't know.
chaotic magic going on that produces unusual effects. So, I don't know. Maybe you'll meet him someday. Who knows? He might
Sometimes he
pop
just
up any
disappears.
second.
Lady
So if a
Linnea,
guy-
I'm not sure if you should be teaching such swears to a creature so impressionable.
Oh,
And then- and-
Alexander, she knows far more dirty words than I do. She taught me some words.
And then right from underneath the bag, she goes, "Well, fuck off, mate."
Wanker!
I
She,
didn't teach her
and
that.
she looks at you and she goes,
them-
she looks at you and she goes, "Well, I've done fucking nothing wrong. You need to get over there and go fuck yourself."
Alexander kind of gives both Linnea and the little creature a bit of a side eye, and he sort of drifts his horse a little bit farther away from them.
Hey, man, I did not teach her that. She came pre-programmed with a lot of these phrases, all right?
We rescued her.
She's a rescue.
"My name's Ricky and I'm a total badass."
Her name's not actually Ricky. It's Skink. But
"No,
that
it's
is a very
Ricky.
good-
You fuck off,
That's a very
mate.
good impression.
You fuck
He's
off.
doing a great job.
Fuck
Too bad.
off!"
Okay.
Shh. Oh, go back. We'll just kind of lightly tap her head back into the bag.
Twats!
Best girl. Okay.
Best girl!
All right.
Alexander whispers a silent prayer. And keeps going.
It's probably getting kind of late, I suppose, huh?
It is.
Are we close to Farhome?
You are just outside of Farhome when the sun fully sets.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
Do you guys want to camp here, or maybe we should talk to some of the wood elves to see, make sure it's okay before we camp outside Farhome? Maybe we should talk to some. Are there any wood elves nearby that we've seen recently? Alexander, do you know? Is it safe here? Would the wood elves object to us camping nearby before entering Farhome?
That'll be more than safe, friend. With the wood elves as our allies looking down upon us, we shall sleep a deep slumber tonight.
So they watch you while you sleep?
Don't make it weird, Elgar.
Make a history check, Elgar, at advantage, please. You actually do know that in the outlaw woods is basically elves that have been fighting for their right to live in this area for their entire existence. And when they consider someone an ally, they do actually watch over these people, whether they're in the woods or out of the woods, it doesn't matter. And you know that most elves don't actually have to, you don't have to sleep. So it's not really an issue for most of them to just trance for, like, they take turns trancing or whatever. It wouldn't be that much of an issue for them to watch over you guys.
Nice. Yeah, guys, they're chill. They'll watch over us. And I'm here as well, you know, I can just trance up in a tree somewhere.
You
Watch out
You're
for
muted,
cockroaches,
Coach.
though.
Who has the finger?
I do.
Who physically has it? Okay.
I do.
Purge is muted.
I'm glad I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's camp down, I guess, and pull out the bedrolls. I'll take out Elphicus's bedroll too, or did I give it back to him? Oh, it got destroyed. I forgot.
Right.
Mhm.
I was gonna set it out in solidarity, but guess not. All right, I'm gonna bedroll it up, knock down for sleep, make sure there's no issues, problems. We'll camp a little bit towards the woods. Does that sound okay? No fires, etc. Sound reasonable?
Sounds good to me.
It is still fair.
Are there-
It is still warm enough to do that. Absolutely.
Okay.
Are there any visible elves, like, that I could go talk to?
Make a perception check.
I just want some elvish food, you know? I don't want to keep eating these shitty rations.
Touche.
These rations are wonderful. What are you talking about? This is fine
Bleh.
dining where I'm from.
You actually don't see any elves. Like they are, you know, they're there, but you can't. They are expert hiding, expert at hiding.
And what time of day is it?
It's the sun has fully set. It is nighttime.
Yikes. Okay, I'm not going to shout, but I'll say in like a slightly elevated voice in Elvish. Does anybody have any good food?
As soon as you say that, a small bag is sort of floats down in front of you, a small leather pouch.
Love you. And then I walk back to the group. What's in my pouch?
Oh, it is straight up honey bread with basically not deer jerky, but it's actually like recently cooked and actually warm deer steak.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna share some of that?
How many portions are there?
Enough for one person,
Damn it.
and they're elf-sized.
I'm gonna look over at him eating it, and I'm gonna get grumpy and be like, "My rations are really good. I don't need it."
That's the spirit, Mogamak. You don't need to look into your neighbor's cup. After all, we've got plenty of taters here. Alexander is enthusiastically cooking up some potatoes.
All right.
For the fire.
Actually, he does
In
not
the
have a
airport?
fire. He has a sunstone
Oh,
that produces heat.
Elgar, why didn't Elgar, why didn't you ever do that with your sunstone?
I didn't know it could do that. I only knew it could make light. I didn't know it could burn things. Now it's not a sunstone anymore.
What can your moonstone do?
Light.
Lame.
God damn it.
just like not enough light. though, to burn.
Alexander puts a heavy paw of a hand on Elgar's shoulder and he says, "Fear not, little one. Looks can be deceiving. I'm sure you'll discover your power soon."
Cool, thanks, Dad.
You guys go to sleep, and the night actually passes fully uneventfully, and it is amazing. It's the most amazing sleep you've ever had, because you're finally in a place for the first time in probably at least a month where you actually haven't felt like you're under threat. Like even within the Slayers Guild, you always sort of felt that unease of, I'm in the capital. Elgar and Elphicus had this absolutely insane vision about how we're all going to die. Like, this place feels so much more calm than all of the other ones do that it's sort of strange, but also some of the most amazing feeling you've ever had. If you get what I mean.
For that.
It's serene.
It is absolutely serene, and it's beautiful. You guys wake up the next morning, and each of you has a pouch lying next to your head that has elvish markings all over them.
What do they say?
They're actually markings of a specific set of... they're not really elven language, but they are sort of hieroglyphs or emojis, sort of. They represent the idea of home in the Elvish language, but in this specific regional dialect.
Looks like some realtors hit us up while we were asleep, guys. Always pushing their wares.
What's just houses inside in the bags.
Tree houses, dude. They're trying to sell. The
Alexander gives a salute, like a fist to his armor and a deep bow towards the trees.
And as you do that, you hear, which is not you know what it means, but for everyone else, they are unfamiliar. No.
A wave
What was
and
that
like
noise?
smile. 'Cause
Going to
I
begin
figure it's
eating.
from our friends in the trees.
Another ration.
Are you gonna look in your bag?
What's in the pouch?
Yes, I will look inside the pouch.
The pouch has an entire day's worth of elven rations, and the elven rations are actually magically imbued to not spoil, but they are actual, usually very quickly spoiling food, as in there is an elk steak, there is a bunch of honey bread, there are cinnamon rolls, there are fried potatoes. Basically really, really good food that's magically imbued not to spoil.
I'm gonna give some of the cinnamon roll crumbs to Skink and be like, just like home, right, girl?
Home. And she sort of looks down. She looks down sadly and says, Greg.
I'm sure Gregathilda is perfectly fine.
Is there like
Or
a
else I'll
boulder
fucking
or
kill Ricky.
fucking Ricky?
Fucking Ricky.
Is there a big stone or a boulder or anything nearby?
Not really.
Okay, I'm gonna put 1 platinum down on the ground and just like wave at the forest and point on the floor.
No, Mogamac's gonna try to pick
I'll
it
just
up.
walk over and pick it up.
No,
no,
this
thanks,
money's for
man.
the elves. That money's for
Oh.
the elves, Mogomac. They gave us some
Okay,
lovely
cool.
stuff.
I'm gonna put the platinum in my purse and take a gold out and put a gold down instead.
No!
I'm just kidding, I'll leave the platinum.
God damn it!
Alexander will take whatever the total amount left by them, and he will double it.
Oh, yeah.
I will leave a mystery potion.
So please don't leave too much.
100 platinum.
Oh no!
Can't back up from charity scum. I'm gonna leave. No money, because I'm cheap.
Touche. You guys wake up.
Mogomac, these people are in the middle of a revolution. They need all the money they can get. They're fighting for their lives and their land. Isn't that
And
something you
that's why
believe
we're
in?
here to slay for free. We're already providing a service. And besides, like, these rations are just way too fancy. Like, can you imagine how much they had to pay to make these? That's why I like these good old-fashioned rations from the capital, you know? It's from my hometown. I can get behind it.
These are mush bars. These are made out of leftover meats.
Yeah, and it works. And it was real cheap. Gold each. What do these cost? A platinum? Is that where you're leaving a platinum on the ground?
They deserve a platinum.
Anyways, I'll eat it later. Maybe it's...
And you guys start making your way to go east into the village of Farhome. You're just on the outskirts, and the smell of freshly baked bread. There's some horses on the outskirts. There's a herd of cattle that, in the early morning sun, the early morning sun doesn't actually hit any of this area because you're so close to the mountains that it hasn't come over the top of the mountains yet, and it's still a little bit chilly, but you could tell that a shepherd is now on some sort of alpaca or llama. He's actually riding it, and he's actually herding cows with him and a pair of dogs that he has with him. And they're actually herding these cows out into this massive pasture just south of you. Are you guys doing anything before you go into Farhome?
We should go talk to that guy. Oh, wait, how far away is the shepherd?
He's not that far. He hasn't fully started moving out yet.
Alexander will approach the shepherd. Well met, friend. What news from Farhome?
What do you mean?
You know, Farhome, the city, just at the base of the how do I say that?
Rakisbrack.
Just at the base of the Rakisbrack mountain range.
Nothing. I mean, I don't live there. I live in this cottage just outside. So,
Fair enough, stranger. You got me on that one.
every once in a while they come and pay for one of the cattle that I have. So, I mean, it just depends. They've come to me roughly once a week for a cattle. I would assume they're feeding most of the village with it, but they pay well and they're consistent. So
An honorable trade indeed, friend. He kind of claps him on the back.
Well, if you'll let me,
Who's they?
the people in Farhome. It's
But
usually
is there like a usual person that comes and sees you?
yes. It's
What are they?
it's one of the younger men. His name is Oren. I believe
What's his
he.
last name?
I don't actually know, but I believe he resides in the westernmost house in the town. He usually comes out to me, so I'm not really sure if I'm being honest.
Okay, thanks for the information.
Yeah, Alexander thanks him already. It has already kind of taken off. Just kind of smiling.
Oh, before we
What-
go, have you seen any orc bands in the area recently?
No, but I have heard word that they're north, farther north from here. I don't believe they've moved this far south yet. They're
North
supposed
as
to.
in the outlaw woods or in the mountain range?
Yes, I believe there is a. There's sort of a way through the mountains in the north, and it goes straight into the outlaw woods. And the elves have been defending it for weeks against the orcish hordes.
All right, thanks for the information.
What was Andon's brother's name? I don't have it written down.
Did you ask?
I feel like we did, but maybe we didn't then.
I
We
don't-
did. I have to find it though, and I have a lot of notes. To go
Which
back.
brother?
It was the one that's missing. I feel like it was similar to Andon. That's why when you said Oren, I thought, hang on a second. So I'm pretty sure he told us when we met him in the pub in Forthwith Post or wherever
To
it
be
was.
honest, I don't remember, and I don't have my book with me.
Hot mess.
But I mean, it's not Oren, so it doesn't matter.
It's not
right
Oren,
now.
no.
Can we call him and bro for now?
And bro? Or Broden?
Broden is better. Brandon? Get it? Bro.
You can do better.
Brandon? Come on, it's a real name. It's similar. It has to be Brandon. Brandon Bloodstone, dude. That wouldn't get confusing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Brandon and Brandon. Okay.
Are you guys
Farhome
are
we
you,
go.
are you guys gonna make your way into Farhome?
Yes.
Yes.
You cross the bridge into Farhome, and the first thing you notice is how calm everything is. Just outside of Farhome, there's quite a few things, but now let's transition into the town. Boop.
Towny music.
Sure.
Wow. Wow, you really outdid
Alexander's
yourself
pumped.
drawing this one.
Do what?
You really outdid yourself drawing this one there.
I did not draw this.
I know.
I paid for it on Patreon because it's
They
worth
would
it.
have believed you.
Oh no, I would never do that. You think I'm cray cray up in this? Maybe I should actually transfer to that map myself. Let me put.
It's so small.
I know, comparatively to last week.
So how does mail work in this universe?
Like postage?
Yeah, like how would somebody mail like letters or things
It's
like that?
usually
Like a
ravens.
courier?
Ravens. It depends on how fastly it needs to get, how quickly it needs to get there. They usually send ravens or crows, or they can send a messenger. Or if they're powerful enough, they could just use magic to send you a message.
I suppose. Why give somebody a job when you could just use a wizard to destroy 1,000 people's jobs? I understand. Okay. So with no news coming out of the town, that's very peculiar. Something would be interrupting that, right? So would that give me any leads about where to investigate right away? I'll roll insight. All right.
sure.
I know exactly what went wrong.
You have no idea.
The wizards stopped working. They're on strike, clearly. Fuck magic. You know what I mean, guys?
No.
Anyways.
What's magic?
I've saved your ass so many times using magic.
I thought that was science.
No, you Yeah, exactly. You use science.
You can have a little bit of both. Duh.
Duh.
Clearly, you know nothing about science and magic.
I've never seen you cast a spell.
What the
What
fuck are
about
you
gods?
talking about?
Gods, magic, science. How much of those three are used? So like 33% of each. I'm polling everybody. I'm like, Elgar, what do you think? How much
Gods.
of that light, fancy shit of yours is magic or science?
It's gods.
All gods? Okay. What about
Yeah.
you, Alexander? Where do you get your power from?
All the power I've ever had has been bestowed upon me by the sun god.
It's looking like it's not magic that much. Gods and science maybe is all this is.
Way
Tell
to
me,
suck
Lady
all the
Lene.
fun out of this.
I've never heard of this science. I should like to visit one of your temples someday so that I can learn.
Well, they're not called temples; they're called universities. But yeah, you could definitely, we hold seminars. I hold master classes sometimes, in alchemy and, the science of mixing science and magic together to create something even better. But yeah, yep, you take properties of one thing, properties in the other, and then, you mix those two together. Sometimes you get some nice chemical bonds, and they, just happen to jive just right, and sometimes you just add a little pinch of magic in there, too, to make it work just a little bit better.
This reminds me of
Alexander is smiling and nodding his head enthusiastically.
He has no idea what's going on, though.
Yes, bonds, like the bonds between us friends.
Something like that, except with the bonds of friendship break, they don't have an explosion of energy, usually. Sometimes with Elspeth, but...
Alexander, how many letters of the alphabet did you say you knew?
Why, there's 20, of course.
Okay, now, Matt, do you know any bigger numbers? Do you know any numbers bigger than 20? What's the biggest number you know, Alexander?
Alexander starts going off to like a far-off stare.
The 1,000-yard stare.
No, stop trolling the poor boy,
What about
Elgar. Leave him
thousands?
alone.
I'm just trying to give him, a sense of scale of universities and knowledge and learning. At universities Linnea goes to, there are thousands, millions of letters of alphabets.
Yes.
Can you comprehend that?
Thou sand. I have seen sand. I've seen sand. I once
Thou
was
hast seen sand,
out
correct?
by the Great Blue. And there was a lot of sand there. I've learned it's not good for growing.
Well,
No,
actually,
very poor
you
for
can grow
growing
things in
things.
the sand, but that's science, so we're not going to touch upon that.
Yeah, Elgar, is everybody that worships the sun god like Alexander?
Why do you think I changed to the moon?
Ooh.
I don't know. Okay. What does this Halfkin look? You said it's quiet, but is there anybody around?
There's people
Okay.
in Farhome.
I'm sorry. Yes, Farhome. Are there like villagers going about their business?
Yeah,
kind of in there?
absolutely.
Is anybody not moving that I can easily force into a verbal discussion?
I mean, there's a few children that are just chilling. They're like
Children are dumb. I'm
relaxing.
gonna need an adult.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay.
I'll talk to the small children.
Have fun with that.
Alphacus isn't here and he isn't taking off his clothes, so it's safe to approach small children again.
That's true.
You there, girl!
Yeah, what?
What's going on in the town? I heard that there's war bands going out over there and fighting going on, and we haven't heard anything from over here either. What's the sitch, sis?
There's nothing here.
Nothing at all? Nothing, no whispers, nothing weird? And I take out a shiny copper. Like, eh?
I don't want none of that.
Alright, well.
There's nothing here. I mean, we're fine.
I feel like that can't be, though.
You could make an insight check.
I feel like I'm gonna make an insight check.
So this
Interesting thought.
town-
Very smart.
This town feels normal, like it's calm. There's no like burning houses. Are there any buildings like being patched up or repaired or anything? Does it look like it's been attacked?
Make a perception check. Or an investigation check if you want to look closely.
I would like it known
Can I
that
do both?
Alexander has 0 reservations. This is literally just like every other town. He's just walking in happy.
From the looks of it, everything seems normal. Literally, everything seems good.
I would like to
The
speak
fact
with
that-
an adult, possibly a manager.
All right,
All right,
Karen.
Karen.
All right, Karen.
My name's Mogomac.
Uh,
Karen.
The K at the end of Mogomac stands for Karen.
Yep.
Mogamo Karen. My full name.
I knew it.
Mogoma Karen is my full name.
So as you guys
So-
are looking and inspecting, one of the adults comes out, and she's sort of like, she looks confused. Like, can I help you at all? And she's looking directly at Elgar, because he's sort of the one inspecting stuff closer.
Yeah, we're here to save you.
From what?
We'd had reports that you'd been under attack by bands of orcs, and that you hadn't communicated with anyone west of here for like a month.
What do you mean? We've been here the whole time. I haven't had any correspondence that required to leave. I don't know what you mean.
So you haven't needed to. No one in this town has needed to contact the capital or Halfken or anything at all for a month.
I mean, it's a two-way street. We haven't really received any correspondence, and they haven't received any from us. It hasn't been necessary.
Well, that's troubling then, because there has been correspondence sent here, but not returned.
Oh. Well, it's no correspondence of mine. I'm not really sure.
How do you guys correspond with other cities normally?
Usually ravens and crows up in the tower, and she points off into the distance. And a little bit offset, excuse me, from this town, just a little bit farther south, there's a large tower that looks sort of dilapidated, but it looks well maintained. On top of that, it looks completely silent.
I want to check out that tower.
Yeah, I think that's where we should head next. Thank you, lady.
Oh,
Thanks, ma'am.
you're welcome, I guess. Have a good day.
Yeah, we
Fare thee well, lady. And he holds out his hands as they continue moving forward. Just kind of a
Who
grand
brought this
show.
guy?
Hannaby Mays.
That's what it reminded me of. Yeah.
Uh,
All right.
Do you have any signed pictures of yourself?
you guys move toward the tower, and upon getting closer to it, there are actually ravens leaving to the west.
I would like to Arcana check one of these little bird friends. Make sure they're not being, hijacked or something.
Okay.
Would,
It
would
would
Alexander know
say again.
about any of these rumors?
No,
Okay.
no idea. You've been fighting on the front line for so long that you've sort of just been completely removed from the situation altogether.
Cool.
The birds look fine. They don't appear to be magical in nature. They don't appear to be illusions. They look actually fine. They're actually actively dropping feathers, so
Is that a bad thing?
no,
Good thing.
it's just they shed
Perfect.
feathers. They shed feathers every once in a while.
Is there anything that you can see on the horizon from that tower that might indicate that they're getting stopped?
Like a giant wall of fire or something,
I think we would have noticed that on our way in, but in case we missed it,
We should go talk to the people that work in the tower and ask
maybe
about
like a shimmering
rates of-
veil or something, or
rates of
some
correspondence
clouds,
or something. I mean, it could be natural predators,
sea
could
bears.
be magic, could be sea bears,
Mhm.
could be giant mushrooms,
Yeah,
the black mold. Maybe their favorite nesting ground is a common black mold site.
that's true.
So whenever they set down, they're like, "Oh, look, a beautiful lake," and they set down and they just evaporate.
That makes me
What are the-
very sad.
I mean, I'm worried about the messages. I don't care about the birds. I don't know about you guys, but
Can I see what the birds are carrying? Like, is it just the normal little like capsules for scrolls, or
Absolutely.
Like, carrying anything?
Some of them have a little bit bigger ones on their back that are hollowed out to make sure that the wind resistance isn't enough to slow them down a lot. Some of them have the lengths that go their entire body. Some of them just have the little leg note ones. Some of them have little harnesses that are carrying like some little like boxes on their chests with some really light items. It's only every like I would say 10 minutes that one of these birds goes out. But you can see them all perched. The majority of them are all perched. They're not anchored down by ropes or anything. They're all free flying. They'll fly outside. They'll come back in. You can assume that's for them to go poop or whatever they're doing. It's natural. It's natural for the birds specifically here to do this. So it doesn't. Nothing
how far
about
away is
this.
it to the tower.
It's about a 15-minute walk.
I would like to walk towards the tower.
Okay.
While we're walking there, what is the stone in the center of the map?
The large stone pillar in the center of the map is essentially a dais that is it is a remembrance stone. So it's a stone that specifically signifies a past event that was historical in nature. Without a lot of context, you're not really sure what event it's for, purely because actually roll a history check for me. Let's see if you know what event it's for. No, you do not.
Alexander doesn't remember last week.
Let alone what
Years ago.
let alone what historical event happened here that was significant.
Alexander will assume it's remembrance or honoring of some kind, and we'll just briefly kneel at it, say a prayer, keep moving.
All right.
No idea what he's praying for, but he's just praying.
All right. Is anyone else doing anything?
I'd like to head towards the tower to go ask questions.
Okay.
Are these all residential houses?
They are. The majority of them are. The exception being that one with the two tents outside over here is very much a industrial building. It is either a marketplace, like and there is a sort of market that happens that you could tell during the day, that the stalls are out and that people are selling things like pottery and water jugs and a lot of, there's not really any blacksmith stuff here, but there are like loads of gemstones, like more gemstones than you've ever seen before. Some of them are arcane in nature. Some of them are carved with symbols. Some of them are magically imbued. Some of them are just straight up gemstones. It's a lot of they have a lot of geodes and things like that. A lot of the culture here is based off around minerals and all sorts of other things.
Shiny. Linnea, look, shiny things.
No, Elgar. No. Come on.
Can we come here on the way back home then?
No, keep your paws where I can see them. No.
No, I'm not gonna steal. I want to go and look.
Yeah,
and
that's I totally
Elgar.
believe that, Elgar.
What are you talking? I never steal anything.
I also believe you, Elgar. You would never steal.
Make a deception check for me, Elgar. Make an insight check for me, please.
Cap knows you're a fucking dirty thief.
Alexander.
Oh.
You do.
Yeah.
You actually do believe him, even though Linnea and Mogamak both know that that's a lie.
I can't sense the sarcasm at all. I literally think Linnea is saying, "No, I know you wouldn't steal. That's not an Elgar's character. That's what I believe."
Come on,
Let's buy
Elgar.
something for Elphicus. Come on, let's buy a shiny gemstone for Elphicus.
No. Come on.
I've got so much money.
Elgar. Who's the best boy? Who's the best
Fine,
boy?
let's
Come
go
on.
to the tower.
Come
Let's go
on.
to the tower. Come on.
It's very good of you, Elgar, to support the local economy.
Yeah, I want to support the local economy and also buy something for my husband.
And also with that insight, Alexander, you do notice that the majority of the people that live here have a very, not high strung, but they are all wealthy. Everyone in this town is wealthy. Like that little kid that you went up to, Linnea, was dressed in like actual satin.
Yeah, and she turned out a
That's
copper.
That's literally
The
her
kid
like
turns away money.
her play clothes are made out of satin.
That is so, like, not a good idea. It's gonna rip and dirty so easily.
They'll just buy a new pair. I don't even think they wash their clothes here. Just buy new
You just
ones.
throw them away afterwards. Oh,
Send
they
it to
could
the
press to
capital.
digitate them clean.
These clothes do look familiar. Maybe I got them in the orphanage as a child.
Would I find anything suspicious about that? Because I've mostly spent my time in small villages, very rural. So
Make a history check for me, actually.
oh, here we go again.
Oh, that's not too terrible.
For this area, this specific town is known for mining of gemstones and its ability to maintain that for the rest of the thing. Whether it's gemstones are arcane in nature, you do know that rare minerals and gemstones are worth an incredible amount of money, right? Just as a whole, and you can assume that their economy is entirely based off of those gemstones, whether it's export, import, grading, gem cutting. There's probably everyone here has some sort of thing it has to do with it, and therefore the amount of money they make is relative to that. So it's not a surprise to you that all these people have so much money.
Okay. Off
Let's
to
go
the
to
tower.
the tower.
To the tower.
Onward, friends.
Okay.
Tally ho!
As we reach the tower, what we're gonna do, the session this week is going to be a little bit shorter. It's gonna be a little bit shorter because Linnea has stuff that she has to do. Or are you
no,
good?
I'm good.
Oh,
I'm good
but either way,
because I set something up.
I have to go to the bathroom, so we're gonna take a 15-minute break. And then we will see you guys in 15 minutes. Hang out, join the Discord, go talk to some people, follow YouTube, etc. We're gonna take a 15-minute break, and then we will see you guys then. We'll see you in 15 minutes. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Legendary Tales. We're back from our 15-minute break. Let's get into this. You guys are heading toward the tower at the edge of town that sends in and out ravens. And as you approach it, you realize that the tower is much larger from a distance. Much larger than you thought from the distance, and it actually appears to be some sort of ruined castle almost that has many floors to it. They sort of all look strangely out of place. I need each of you to make a perception check, please.
We all need glasses.
Burbs. I see burbs.
I see a tower.
Oh my gosh. And I'm currently working on making a map. So give me a minute. Can we shift the map a little? Absolutely. They are down here. They are all down here. This is where they're at.
Scattered to the wind.
They're running
So you can't
around
see
like cray people, doing cray people stuff.
Is this grass? Or are these bushes?
That
grass,
is
right?
all grass, but it is fairly tall. It doesn't seem to be well maintained, and a lot of the weeds and larger bushes have grown out significantly. And each of those, like in the farmhouse to the west, a lot of those plants are tomato plants and things that are getting prepared to be. Basically, the tomato plants are going out, and they're putting in plants that work well in winter.
Are there any like chili plants?
Ooh, kale.
There actually are not. Yeah, we've had a request for Cap to change his nickname in Roll20.
Okay, I'll figure that out. I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you
just go to
go
the go to the cogwheel and
Got
then
it,
display
got it.
name.
By the way, Alexander is drinking from that pond.
Oh no, he's gonna get Giardia.
He's thirsty.
No, Alexander.
He's a Giardia boy.
There we go.
That's very bad. Very bad. You're gonna get amoebas that way.
Alexander, where did you get your last name from? Stone Tooth? Is that from your father's side, your
Stonetooth.
mother's side, or?
No, I never knew my real parents, but Stone Tooth is the name that was given to me when I was found as an orphan. See, not but a lad of 7 or 8. I was out in the woods and starving, and when they found me, I was chewing on a stone.
Did it have moss on it? Come on, that makes it better. If it's got moss on it, at least he's getting some nutrients. It's not just a stone.
It's funny, my mother Alexandra, she would later swear to me that for the next 2 weeks, all I had was gravel poops.
Sometimes Mogamak has gravel poops too.
Not from rocks, though.
Sometimes his digestion is just not very good. But hey, you guys have something in common. Isn't that great, Mogamak?
Yeah, it's great.
Yes, Mogamak, you
my
also
parents-
consume rocks, do
My
you not?
parents died. Your parents are dead or gone. It's great. We can relate.
So do
Good
you guys
times.
eat rocks with, like, roughage? Like, is that fiber?
Cap liking.
I think Cap might have disconnected.
He's stuck.
It would appear that he is indeed stuck.
But he's so happy looking.
Maybe.
Look at him having the time of his life.
I know, right?
I just thought it'd be nice, Mogamak, that you would have a buddy who might kind of understand what it's like to go
Well-
through the whole process of not having a,
He's
a
nothing
mom.
like me. He's way weaker than me. That's all that matters. He's nothing like me.
Well, he also really values very nice armor. You also like armor.
He does have nice armor. That's true.
Yeah, see? Guys could make a little friendship here. Maybe be little raven pals.
Raven. Oh, I get it.
Maybe you can join the Slayers Guild. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Does he remind you a little of someone, though?
No.
I swear, he
I
reminds
don't
me
know,
of...
but I really want his autograph.
Yeah, he reminds me of Hanabi Maze. Do you think he's related to Hanabi Maze? That would be like Hanabi Maze to dump his son somewhere. He doesn't really like
You
his
think-
sons. He
What,
has
so
killed his
Hanabi
last
Maze-
one.
Hanabi Maze banged a giant and and then killed her,
I mean, if
and then
someone... He didn't have to kill her. Maybe the giant was like, "Oh, I'm tired of Hanabi Maze," and walked away.
I'm
No,
back,
man.
I think.
You are back.
Oh, there. Welcome back.
Excellent. I could hear you guys, but my internet, it's been a little buggy lately. So.
Yeah, mine
but the gist of it was that Alexander just ate the rock because he was hungry and he didn't know any better.
One
So
hell of
who-
a
who-
digestive system, though, if you're pooping gravel.
This is true.
who picked you up? Who's the Stone Tooth family?
No, Elgar, the name Stone Tooth was given to me by the village because I was eating a stone. But
Oh, I
the
see.
man who picked me up, Dallin, I'll forever be in his debt for finding me in that forest and bringing me to the sun god.
Was he a cleric or a priest or a monk or something? Or was he just a believer?
Dallin was also a paladin, much like I, for the sun god. And, well, he took me to my village. I would later grow up. He introduced me to what would soon become my mother, Alexandra. And it was there that I grew up.
Cool, cool, cool.
Okay.
Very nice. All right, let's go to the tower. What do you guys think? Think
Yes.
we should go investigate?
We need to go ask the postmaster some questions.
Okay. As soon as you guys reach, hold on, I'm trying to figure out which one of these is actually the ground floor. It would appear that this one is question mark. So, okay. You guys reach this tower. The tower actually has 4 little circular areas on the corners, and it appears to be all stonework that leads all the way up and down. On the very front of it, there's sort of like a drawbridge style entrance that drops down. I need each of you to make a perception check, please. Oop, hold on.
Alexander, perceive. Use your eyes. He's frozen.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Frozen in thought.
He died.
He thought too hard. He didn't have that many thought cells.
He's just role playing his character very well right now.
I know, right? As you reach it,
He has done it.
Oh, he rolled perception.
he said he could
He
hear us.
seized.
He said he could hear us. So,
Oh, he's back.
oh,
He's back.
It sort of looks like he's
tried.
back.
All right.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Alexander's back again. He's perceived things.
You notice immediately that there are arcane runes all over the front door of this building.
Damn it. More arcane runes. All right.
What are these runes, Linnea?
I'm working on it. I roll up my sleeves on my robe, go over, give him the old Arcana check.
Can we still see the runes on Linnea's body when she rolls up her sleeves?
They are.
They're still there? Okay. I'm gonna like look around, make sure nobody else is looking at him. So I don't want anybody to mess with us.
It would definitely appear that no one else is even here with you.
Then
Yeah,
we're
I've heard
safe.
that before. And then there were invisible people and chickens.
Undead chickens.
Just saying.
This
Think
is
undead
true.
chickens taste good. No?
I wouldn't think so, but I don't know.
Chicken.
Did you do an Arcana check for me?
I did. I rolled a 22. Vented.
Okay. You look at it, and these are runes that are just basically illusion runes.
Ooh. I poke it.
The door is real.
Okay. So what's the illusion then?
Are the birds the illusion?
So, well, no, because I felt the bird and did the arcanaing, and that was not an issue. Da, 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 da.
Wow, nice
I'm
6.
I don't know what's wrong.
Your internet's a bitch.
Yeah.
Mine was like that a few days ago.
So
Ah.
there's the drawbridge. Is the drawbridge down?
The drawbridge is down.
Okay, so we just need to talk to somebody. Go inside and talk to someone.
Is the drawbridge real?
The drawbridge is real.
I don't have Dispel Magic because someone else in our party has Dispel Magic, so...
Does Skink? Or did she have remove curse? I can't remember.
I don't know,
Yes,
she's
maybe
got quite a few things.
Maybe we shouldn't walk into this village and just start destroying their nice things they probably paid some wizard too much money for.
You think they
So
put
should we
down
just
this
walk in?
magical illusion?
What illusion? What are you
There's an
talking about?
illusion on this building.
What is the illusion?
Well, that's the question, Mogamak. I'm trying to figure that out.
So we should just destroy it before we figure out what
I
we're
didn't say
destroying?
destroy the illusion. I'm just trying to figure out what the illusion is.
Alexander comes in after looking at the runes and says, "This is magic."
He definitely gets it.
Not wrong. It is magic.
This is true.
So is there anybody like on the drawbridge on the others inside after we walk across the drawbridge that we can talk to that works here?
Not that you can see.
Bird Corp Express or wherever we're at. I just need to talk to somebody that is like anywhere. I need an adult. I need another fucking adult. No more kids.
I wanna poke into my bag and be like, "Hey, best girl, can you take a look at this?"
She jumps out and she looks at it. No idea.
That's odd. You usually know everything. All right. Back to your nap. Thank you.
Guys, I just got a great idea. Maybe we should blow our horn of silent alarm to try to find Elficus.
Nah, don't waste it. Don't waste a charge of it.
Okay. I just thought maybe.
He's
Wait, did we
usually in a
lose-
different plane of existence anyway, so.
Did we lose
Maybe we
Mogamak
should
on roll
lose-
20?
I
No.
still have it open.
He's there on my list.
I can refresh if you want.
Nope, you're
Yeah,
good.
Just,
I
you just
lost
moved me.
I lost
Okay.
you.
We can't see Cap's health bar, by the way.
Oh. I'm just kidding.
Roll hit points.
There you go.
Inferior in all ways.
So
I
this
walk
is
onto the
what
drawbridge.
you see in front of you.
Okay.
The drawbridge is real.
I would like to walk up the drawbridge and enter the building.
By the way,
To
you
look
can
for
use the
people.
arrow keys to move your character. Cap.
Yes, it's very fun.
There's a door directly in front of you, and there's a door to your left and a door to your right. And there's no noise whatsoever from any of this stuff.
Like there's nobody inside. We don't hear anything.
No, not at all.
Hmm.
What in the hell? I'm gonna yell out, "Hello? Is anybody
Why
here?"
would you do that?
Because we're here to ask questions, not murder
Yeah.
and destroy property. Lanaya, we're not the arson and anarchy guild.
We're definitely
You still have-
not
we're
the
the
arson guild.
we're the legal murder guild, okay? And today, we're just collecting some info before we legally murder. Okay, anyways, hello? Anyone here?
Do you still have your whistle, your signal whistle?
Of course I have my... Let me just check.
Of course I have my
Yes,
signal
thank
whistle.
God I didn't give it to Elficus before he blew himself up.
Yeah.
Alexander knocks on the door in front of him.
The door slowly swings open. Hold on.
It's a bathroom, and on the toilet, it's Elficus.
Alexander just strides on in.
Oh boy, this
Figures
one.
he's been welcomed. He's here.
Hey,
There's not an
where-
evil bone in his
but-
body.
Where are you going? All right. All
Oh,
right,
the
let's
door
look around.
opens, Mogamak. Clearly, they're welcoming us in.
He's like a human golden retriever.
Okay, well, lead the way, Alexander.
You lot are too distrustful of people. He goes left because he doesn't really know
Oh yeah. I
where
didn't- I
else to
didn't-
go.
I didn't give.
Find a toilet.
Sorry, I need to give the observer control of your character so that other people can see what you see. Observer. Save. Okay. Good. Now they can see. Now they can see.
Hello? Is anybody
didn't check-
here?
We didn't check our corners. Ah! I'm freaking out.
Is this a door or just a bad wall?
I think that's a bad wall. I don't know why it's like
I'll
that.
pretend I didn't see anything.
What's in here?
What? Why is it being
Oh no,
so
what is in
bad?
here?
It would
This-
appear
this
to be a
wall is-
bedroom.
Ooh, I rummage around to see what I can find.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation.
also.
I will investigate.
Do I see them thieving right now?
Yeah.
I'm investigating. I'm looking for like invoices, scrolls, any coins, gold, you know.
Alexander, having seemingly lost his party, doubles back and walks into the room where they're currently just rifling through people's things. Elgar! Lady
Yes?
Renaya! Oh, these people have welcomed us into their home! How dare you search through their belongings like
I'm
this?
looking for
I was-
clues. A good investigator always looks for clues.
I was looking for people. I lift up a plate. Maybe there's a person under here. You never know.
It's really dumb. We could have just done that.
Make a perception check, Elgar, as you look underneath the. What are you looking underneath?
Make a perception or a deception.
Perception. What are you looking under? Are you looking under something right now?
I was looking under a plate to like trick Alexander into thinking we're searching for people, and a person could theoretically have hidden under
Make a
plate
perception
because
check.
He's that stupid. Oh, is there perception? Something under the plate, please? Is it a key?
A hand reaches out from under the plate and grabs you by the wrist.
What the fuck? What do you mean from under the like through the table?
Yeah.
Elgar, get back!
What?
And keep in mind,
Alexander
Cap.
grabs.
Keep in mind, Alexander, you don't see shit.
I
don't
investigated
see
a
the hand
27.
grabbing him?
Nope.
Oh.
I had a 27 investigate.
What
do I
What are you
see?
looking under? What are you looking at?
I was scanning the room to see if something seemed a bit like off because something's not right about this tower.
It's
I feel like a
How does Elgar
hand coming out of a
respond
fucking thing.
a
like-
hand grabbing him out of nowhere.
As what are you looking in again? I'm sorry.
So I'm trying to find like anything that seems a bit off, like or peculiar about the room because things aren't what they appear to be in this tower. I'm clearly on alert after seeing those illusion runes.
As you're like looking under stuff, a bunch of bugs begin to spread all around everything that you're touching.
I don't like this, Elgar. Elgar, I think we need to get
My
out of here.
hand! It's
Elgar,
got my
what happened to
hand!
your hand? I pick up the plate. I start hitting the hand.
There's nothing there.
You don't see it.
Oh, I don't see it.
No.
Okay. Oh no! Oh no!
Get him off me!
Is this a
Mogamak, what are you
wisdom?
doing?
I hear the commotion, and I'm gonna walk into the doorway and get a view of what's going on.
Come, Mogamak! They're being attacked by phantoms of some sort!
What? What's going on?
Alexander starts punching the air. Away, foul beasts! Back, demons!
Are we doing like a wisdom saving throw or
No.
I
No.
try and break free of the grasp of this hand, which no one else can see.
You pull it. You set the plate back down. You pull your hand away, and the hand just sort of shrivels back into the desk.
Did none of you see that?
I don't know. You seen all these bugs? There's a lot of bugs. I don't like them.
Do we see bugs?
No.
Ghost
No,
bugs.
no bugs, Linnea. Ghost bugs and ghost hands.
I don't want to be in this room anymore. Oh, there's another room.
No-
What's in
No
there?
wonder nobody works here.
Wait, am I
Jeez.
not supposed to be able to see
No,
in there?
you're not. But it's okay.
Oh. Well, it's terrifying. I would just
Alexander
like to
will
say.
let everyone retreat through the door, and he'll stand there in the doorway, and he'll be like, "Don't you mess with my friends, ghosts! I'm a buster of ghosts of sorts." And he slowly backs away with his hands up.
Oh, we're friends now. Oh. All right, let's keep going.
Let's go. Let's go find some other terrible things.
Oh, I can't go in there. Can I? Nope.
Where do you want to go? Where are you trying to go?
I was over here and then the thing opened because I could see into the kitchen.
So you want to go in the kitchen?
I'm gonna go around into the kitchen.
As you guys move past the doors open automatically.
Oh.
Can I go into this room on the left here?
Yeah. The second you enter that room, the smell of rotting flesh assaults your face.
I immediately throw up. I run out of the room. Bleh, straight into Mogamak's face. Bleh.
Oh.
Anybody got prestidigitation?
That's the other one. That's the maid.
Skink has
Thank
it, right?
God I was wearing my armor.
Yeah, Skink does have it.
Yeah.
Not sure she's how fond she is of Mogamak though.
Does the vomit hit through my armor class though?
No, it does not.
I knew it.
Elgar, are you sick? Alexander offers cure sickness to Elgar.
No.
What ails you, my
Ju-
friend?
Just the smell of that room. It's disgusting, Alex. Go inside yourself.
Alexander will. Where's the door? Down here.
Yeah, down here.
Sorry, guys. Yes, so that room, you enter it, and not a smell of rotting flesh, but a bunch of naked women are everywhere lying around in this room.
Are they alive?
Mm-hmm.
To me?
Mm-hmm.
Alexander covers up his eyes. Forgive me, ladies. I'll just be seeing myself out here, and he slowly backs out the door.
What?
He
I'm gonna
turns
peek in.
he turns to Elgar, and he says,
Did you smell that, Alex? Did you see all the rotting meat in that room?
"I smelled temptation, Elgar. Temptation that clearly you are not interested in."
You're tempted in that kind of flesh.
Elgar, I've never been tempted by that flesh so badly in my life, but it's indecent. Let us keep moving. And he moves up the hallway, trying to distance himself.
I'm gonna walk into the
Right.
room and very confused look around to see what's in there.
It appears to be a lot of leather sacks holding salted meat.
Well, now I want to go look since everyone else looked.
I mean, we just ate. Why is he so hungry? I don't understand. Do you want a ration, Alexander? I've got extras.
You walk in there, Linnea. And it's completely black. There's nothing on the floors. There's nothing on the walls.
Y'all are weird.
Except
Walk out.
in
What?
one of the corners, you can see a pair of milky white eyes looking at you.
A kitty baby. I'm gonna go try to to go. I don't know which corner it's in, but
It's in
Underdark Cat.
It's in this corner. As you
Yeah.
walk up to it, the Silent One's face appears, and he pushes a hand out towards your chest.
Oh shit! I resist. Guys. I'm not sure if it was real or not, but the Silent One is definitely following us and definitely tried to push me.
Alexander walks back into the room. Fiend!
Naked
Leave these ladies alone.
You look around, and it's just naked ladies.
he shields his eyes again while simultaneously holding his hammer out, and he's doing a combination of like peeking behind his hands to try and find the scoundrel while simultaneously trying to block out all of the nudity. And come out here, fiend! You leave these ladies alone.
Do I understand that we're all seeing? Like at this point, I should have made sense of this. Yeah.
Make an investigation check.
I still think Alex is tempted by rotting flesh.
You're getting it.
Yeah. All right. It's okay. I like try to draw Alexander back. I'm like, it's all right. It's all right. It's some sort of illusion. It's okay. Let's back out of the room. Back out of the room.
You mean there's
Did
no
you find
fiend
the
in there?
illusion?
In
No,
the room
apparently
full
not.
of beautiful ladies.
Oh, is that what you see? It's definitely not what I saw. Elgar, what did you see?
Rotting flesh.
Ugh. What did you see, Mogabak?
Elgar, that's no way to talk about a middling-aged woman.
It's a room
Each one of those ladies is fine in their own right.
You cannot deny that those ladies hanging there were decomposing.
It's like a larder room. It's just-
Elgar,
Let's just go.
Where are you going to go with this now?
Make a
all the
perception
sacks
check.
of meat.
Make a perception check, everybody.
Everybody.
Mogamak and Linnea. All of a sudden around you, you hear from behind you, you hear, Percy! And you see Skink running off behind you.
Skink, come back. I'm going to follow Skink.
Who the fuck's Percy?
You see her just as you're going. Hold on, I have to find her token. It's not here. Wait, where is it? I do not see it. There it
And my
is.
heart breaks a little. I'm like, oh, Percy. Oh, no. Skink, no.
She runs off to the north.
Skink.
She runs off to the east.
Well, there is a naked maid somewhere.
Alexander's
Are we
just following.
chasing?
Not sure what's
Yeah,
happening.
We have to follow too.
Are we chasing Skink? Oh
And
my
she
goodness.
starts to run up the stone spiral staircase.
Come back, best girl. Oh, God. I clipped out of the tower.
Why? I'm just kidding. So you guys you run up the tower?
Yeah.
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 I have to put new tokens down. I'm working on it, guys. I'm sorry.
Those characters are great. We gotta have a spin-off Feywild series. It was so much fun.
And then I need a cheeky skink token. There we go. So you guys run up the tower. And as soon as you reach, like, you're just ignoring all the other floors altogether. As soon as you reach the upper floor, you see Skink running out into the middle of the room, and there's nothing here.
Oh no, Skink, I think you're being duped.
Like, as in, like, there's nothing on the top of this castle?
There is. Everything that's here you can see, but there doesn't appear to be anyone or any creatures, and she appears to be chasing after someone. Make a perception check, Mogamak, actually.
Excellent.
You can actually see small hoof prints on the ground, like in the dust.
How did a horse get up here?
Are they cloven hoofprints?
They are.
Could be Percy.
What kind of animal makes these kind of footprints, Linnea?
Would that be nature or arcana? If it's a magical creature.
Or
That would be
tracking?
Arcana, or actually, yeah, it'd be survival. It would be survival more than anything.
God damn it.
I should have rolled survival.
This was arcana, I would be all over this shit.
Neither of you have any idea.
Can I see if it's magic that we can't see it?
Sure.
Yeah, boom.
It would appear to be Arcana of some sort.
All right, there's something here, but we can't see it.
More
So she is
ghosts.
following something. I don't know. There's something actually here, though. It's not a ghost, I guess, because it's actually present. Whereas I think before they were illusions or phantoms. Show
Alexander's
yourself.
pushing forward and just kind of like has his dukes up at all times, ready to punch a ghost.
Skink, is it a friend or an enemy?
It's Percy.
Who's Percy?
And she actually
Show
runs.
yourself,
She actually
Percy.
runs up and like hugs something that you can't see.
Uh-oh.
Why can't we see him, Skink?
What do you mean? He's right here.
We can't see him.
He's
We can't see Percy.
He's right here.
Is this where Skink is?
No, Skink is actually over here, right here, hugging something directly in front of her.
I throw dust of appearance onto wherever Skink is hugging.
Okay.
I don't like it when he makes those kind of noises. It means I'm about to die. A flaming duvet and a burning mattress and the flaming pillows come off the bed and start attacking Elgar.
As where I need you to ping exactly where you're throwing the dust of appearance, please.
Where's she hugging? Whichever direction.
She is
she's
hugging directly south of where you are right now.
Then that is where I shall throw.
Alexander turns around and thinks that the small bird person is grappling with the ghost right now.
Oh dear.
One thing I need to do is, as you throw the dust of appearance, something sort of moves you a little bit.
What is that?
A giant molten minotaur appears in front of you.
Excuse me.
Nope.
Do you guys
Nope.
see this? Do you all see this, guys? Hello?
Everyone does, in fact, see it.
It's a giant, beautiful, naked woman. We have to fight her.
It's an ice cream cone.
I need each of you to roll initiative, please. So I
Take a
need to
token
click
first.
your. Oh, let me clear. Okay, we don't have a turn order right now, so. Oh, Elgar coming in
Howdy.
hot. Let's go.
Haha.
I'm last. I'm far too. Oh, thank God.
10. This guy's at 10.
It's still better than me. Fuck.
And it sort of looks at you and it goes. And you hear the sound of buzzing.
That's odd.
Elgar.
It seems angry. Yes. How big is this thing?
You actually are currently on the rooftop, and it is roughly between 12 and 15 feet tall.
It's not that bad.
Cool.
Where is it?
Sorry, it's 12 to 15 feet tall, and that's not bad.
Yeah.
We've dealt with worse.
We killed a big dragon that was like 50 feet long or something yesterday. Mogamak, we can do this.
That was a mine dragon, though.
He was real.
None of that was real. What are you talking about?
What are you
It
guys even
was-
talking about?
How are you defining real? It was real in
It
another
wasn't.
reality. It wasn't real in this reality, but in another reality it was real.
Maybe we should ask Alexander what he thinks about this. I don't know.
The philosopher's take on interplanar travel.
Elgar, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Sorry, I got distracted. I am going
Nice.
to transform into a massive tiger. Boop. Gimme tiger. And I am going to... I'm right next to it, right?
You are.
Alexander, real quick. Alexander, upon seeing this, thinks that the Minotaur. What was it?
It's a giant molten minotaur.
He points at the tiger and says, "The fiend! He turned Elgar into a tiger!"
Just gotta tell him.
My claws extend. They start to glow with like a translucent lunar glow, and I want to swipe at the I guess I'm gonna swipe at the kneecaps of this guy. I'm gonna try and kneecap the big molten Minotaur. Moonclaws, please. Swipe him again. Oh dear,
Oh,
we're not
jeez.
looking good. I have not landed.
We gotta train those claws.
Right, okay, so it's two, right, left, and uppercut. I'm gonna uppercut into his crotch.
Oof. Do they have
yes.
crotches?
Sure they do.
Is that your flurry of blows?
Yes.
Okay.
No, that's... I need one more attack.
You do need one more
that's
attack.
attack, and... Sorry.
Okay.
Moonclaws.
You do hit with both of the second ones.
Nice. And that's me done.
Minus 25. Okay. Alexander Stonetooth.
Does Alexander realize what's happened to Elgar?
I mean, I attacked the beast, so I think it's reasonable to assume that I'm on your side.
That makes sense to a thinking man.
To a thinking man. I'm not sure if Alexander counts as a thinking man so much. He just feels with his heart. Mr. DM.
What's going on? Sorry.
Does Alexander realize what's happened to Elgar, or no?
Make an insight check, actually.
All right. Okay, safe to
Should be
say
good.
he does. Alexander looks a little less shocked, and he's turns to Elgar, and he's like, "Elgar, you should have told me you were a tiger."
I just wink at him in tiger. Like, have you ever? I don't know. Do tigers ever wink?
Yeah. My cats wink at me all the time.
I'm just gonna wink at Mr. Stonetooth over there.
Alexander goes "rawr" before holding up his hammer, and in the motion of a prayer while still holding his hammer, cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. I believe that's a full action, correct?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Casting time,
that-
one action, yes.
Okay.
Is that the thing that makes like astral beings come and attack stuff in the
Yes,
room
that's
for you?
exactly what it does.
Sick.
I call upon the Arbiter to lend me aid.
It
And all of
is
a sudden,
a
a bunch of little celestial
15-foot
beings
radius. I need to make an aura for you. We're going to have that be light blue because that is your color. 15 foot. Save changes. Oh my god, it's so big. Let me see if I can make other people see the aura. Boop.
Okay. So is it people in the aura get attacked by them or something?
You call for spirits to protect you. They flit around you in a distance of 15 feet for the duration. If you are good or neutral, their spectral appearance is angelic or fey. If you're evil, they appear fiendish. When you cast the spell, you can designate a number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. So who are you declaring to be unaffected?
So this is why I asked. Because I recognize Elgar, I only direct it to attack the Minotaur.
Okay, so you basically everyone else in the room is unaffected.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Elgar, I would have sicked them on you too.
it must make a
Kill
wisdom
the kitty!
saving throw. It must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d8 net radiant damage. Okay, so on its turn, it will have to make that. Are you doing anything else?
Am I able to
You have
do
a bonus
one of my
action.
bonus
can
actions?
Look on roll.
And you can,
D&D Beyond has a better breakdown of what you can do for bonus actions. By the way,
There's probably not much, but maybe. I don't know. Depends on.
So it says champion challenge as a bonus action. Each creature of your choice within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw, or it can't willingly move more than 30 feet. So I can cast that as a bonus action.
is it a spell?
It is a channel divinity. It's just part of my paladin
Oh,
class. I'm not
so
sure if
that's
it's
not a
spell.
casted ability. So yeah, absolutely.
Okay, then I will do that as well with the guardians to try and keep it inside.
Okay.
I don't know how to cast it.
No, you're good.
Okay.
It just happened. So what do I need to do? I need to make a wisdom saving throw?
Yes, it says each creature of your choice within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
Failed. So he cannot move more than 30 feet away from you.
Correct.
Okay. Duly noted.
Come, beast! I challenge ye!
Oh, shit. He just looks at you and he goes... What, are you doing anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. At the end of your turn, he's going to smash the shit out of you with his legendary action.
Oh, shit.
He's going to attempt to gore you on his horns.
Thank God there's somebody else I can tank. Finally, fuck.
I mean, Alphacus still has the shield spell, and he's used it once.
Yeah.
He has used mirror image a lot more recently, though, to be fair. He's discovered that mirror image is useful for everyone.
Yes.
He attempts to gore you with his horns and fails. All right. Now it's little girl's turn. She's going to make an insight check. She goes, "You're not Percy!" And she transforms into this enormous giant bird. And she literally crushes over.
Really cute.
She
I had no idea.
she crushes. Oh, she goes over and she literally like begins to grapple with the Minotaur.
I had no idea that's what she actually looked like. I just thought it was like a creepy little bird picture.
Cute.
And
She's bigger than me.
she is a lot bigger than you.
Watch out, kitty.
Damn.
Burb means
Do her-
nose.
Do her feathers look familiar? Like, at this size?
Yeah, actually, very much so. She's a pearlescent. Her normal color is like a pearlescent purple and white, black, right? When she transforms into this, you realize that she is actually bright red. Like the bottom sides of her feathers are bright red.
What's her total class levels, if any?
You haven't been looking at her for a minute, unless you have. Have you been observing her exclusively?
It's been months at this, or weeks at least, at this point.
Well,
right,
it's
I'll ask
her
later.
total class levels are equal to, superior, inferior, right? Total
Yeah.
class levels and what else?
Current hit points.
Superior in both ways.
Jesus. This whole time. She's been the most powerful member of the party.
It's gonna
Linnea.
turn out Skink is like the evil overlord that like runs the cultists and everything.
Why do you think I've been feeding her crumbs all this time? I'm getting on her good side, so when she eventually enslaves us all, I'll get to stay as a pet. Alright. I don't know what to do right now, because I don't want to hurt Skink, because she's, like... Is he gored? No, he's not gored, right?
No, I rolled
so
a 2 and a
he's
3,
separate.
so there's no
But
way I was gonna
Skink
get
is,
it.
like, physically grappling with him, right?
Yes.
Is he large enough that I can aim things so it doesn't hit her?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that then. I'm gonna take out my staff of
Actually,
power, and I'm gonna...
make an insight check, Linnea.
I will. Insight.
She's holding him there so he doesn't do any attacks against you guys.
Got it. Alright. I pull out my staff of power, and I'm pissed, and I don't want him to hurt Skink, and I lightning bolt his ass.
Okay, so you can absolutely do that. Like basically, if you were to do a straight line from you straight down from where you are,
That's
it
what
would
I wanna
only
do.
hit. It would only hit him.
Crackle out all that energy.
Jeez, and he's gonna have disadvantage because he's grappled. Oh, okay. The lightning bolt hits, and it singes him. It singes a little hole in the side of him.
Good. And then I will... Nah, you know what? We're good. That's gonna be it.
As a legendary action at the end of your turn, he's going to fix his footing down, and he sort of injects molten lava into the ground, and the whole floor like crackles with molten energy as more enemies appear, and these molten sort of half human, like skull minotaurs step out of the walls in front of you.
Oh, I don't like that.
This guy, oh, he also needs to make a wisdom saving throw, which he failed already against the guardians. They both need to do
Spirit
that.
beings.
He still failed, so he takes his 15. And then the other guy passes, so he takes half damage, right?
Yes, half damage.
Okay. And they are going to go on his turn as well. And they're
Bring it, little bastards.
he breathes in. And molten lava pours all over Skink.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna shout, it's okay, guys. She has a lot of hit points.
What are
Which
hit
What's hit points?
she immediately fails.
points? Meat gammoning.
Minus that. And the lava pours all over her, and she goes, "Ugh!" She's like literally struggling against him so hard. Mogamak, it's your turn.
It's time to decapitate. All right, I'm gonna swing my sword at these little dudes. All right, I'm gonna power swing. I'll start to my my left. I'll aim this guy over here first. Let's do
'Kay.
power swing. Don't tell me if it misses. Okay, I'll let that connect.
That hits.
Does it hit?
Abs-
Boom! Okay. Is it still alive?
He is.
All right, I'm gonna swing a second time.
Okay,
I'll try to let that connect. Does it hit?
it does.
Okay. Is it still alive?
It is not. Paint me a picture. How does he die?
This one died.
Oh, that one died?
Yes. Wait, that doesn't make sense.
There were 3, now there are 2. It doesn't matter.
Drew the sword and just did like a chop, killed that one.
Yep.
And then with my bonus action, I'll do that I get from the kill.
Yep.
I'll attack this guy in the middle as well. Use another power swing. Oh. Is that one still alive?
Jesus.
Excuse me?
Wowie!
Cap, if you didn't know, I'm really strong. I'm the second strongest party member. I found out just now.
Alexander sees Mokamat creating some total havoc and like gives him a thumbs up. Well done, Mokamak.
Which
Right.
one? Which one did you kill?
The one in the middle.
Almighty, that's who he is. Jesus.
I cut that one in half. And I'm gonna stick up another thumb towards him. Brothers in combat. Alright, and that is my turn.
Alexander wonders if a thumbs up can be sarcastic.
I don't think Alexander understands the concept of sarcasm as a whole. So, Elgar.
Yes, hello. What's the big beastie looking like?
A minotaur that's made of lava.
But like, does he look healthy? Is he limping? You know, is he slouched over?
Make a... He looks like he's losing a lot of lava, but some of it looks to be on purpose.
Okay. I'm
He's
still gonna try
hurt.
and
He's
kneecap
definitely
him.
hurt. He's definitely hurt.
Yeah. It's time for some lunar hands, I think.
Uh-oh.
Why, uh-oh.
Nothing?
Old Mooney
I'm gonna-
paws.
I'm gonna grab my pendant with one hand, and with the other hand, just hold it right in front of this big lava monster, and shoot out my lunar hands straight through his kneecap. And I'm gonna cast it second level.
Why does that feel like it? Oh, wow. Because you rolled really badly.
Really badly. That's a yikes, actually.
He actually failed, so he takes 8 damage, right?
Ooh.
Yes.
Trying,
Wow.
Eldar. You're trying.
I still get my 2 attacks.
You do?
So that's my bonus action. So, Moonclaws, 1 and 2.
Hit.
Excellent. Slice, kneecap. Does he fall over?
He does
Can I
not.
break his kneecap? No. That's me done.
All right. With that, he's going to use his legendary action to throw Skank off the tower.
Oh.
Skank.
She can't.
Luckily, he has plus 16 to his athletics check.
That's okay.
Oh, she almost won.
Oh.
Oh, she was 1 away from beating him. He rolled very poorly. But he picks up Skink literally off the ground and just boom, like literally throws her off the tower. And you guys
What?
lose sight of her.
Oh my god.
Never to be seen again.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
How many floors up are we?
6.
This motherfucker killed Skink. I will
She's
bring him
fine.
back to life to kill him again.
It won't be the first time we've done that.
Nope. Might as well be Sekiro at this point.
Alexander.
Upon seeing the bird thing fly over the rooftop, Alexander becomes very mad and looks at this Minotaur and points it at. And he's like, "No, not the little." And then he gets a little confused because he's remembering how big it was. The little big bird thing. And then he attacks the Minotaur.
Oh, they didn't. I forgot to make my little guys go on his turn. Oh well. That's okay.
And
I mean, they're like half dead anyway, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Doesn't matter.
That's your first hit. Does not connect.
okay.
Oh no.
You're not within range to hit anyone else, so you just miss both your attacks. But it's okay.
I just look over awkwardly as he completely flops 2 attacks.
Alexander is so bad that he's not seeing straight and is actively hitting the ground instead of the Minotaur.
Yikes.
And I don't know what else I can do with the bonus action. So
Your spell is actively doing damage, so.
I think that's it.
All right. Linnea.
I mean, you can drink a potion with your bonus action.
That's true. You can do that.
That's true.
You can
True,
drink a
but
mystery
I haven't
potion.
taken any damage yet, so nothing compels
Oh.
me to try the potion.
Oh,
Mystery
well.
potion.
Well, let's see how it went. It's a 150 range.
Drink the potion.
We can make some damage happen. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Gosh, that's. Wait, what is the actual 20 foot? 20 foot. Guys. All right. Yeah, but then I don't hit. But then I hit Elgar. I do because I want to hit this guy. No, I can't do it without hitting Elgar. Fuck Elgar.
I'm sorry, my big cat butt's in the way.
It's always in the way.
Just I'm swishing my tail in your like line of sight. Your field of view is just tiger ass and tail.
Okay, well, I see the giant Minotaur thing throw my darling friend, Skink, off the building, and I just fucking get so pissed. I do, again, Staff of Power, crackling with energy, and just, like, screaming. Just throw out another lightning bolt. Mommy is pissed.
Oh, I literally can't roll. I can't save that to save my life. I can't do it. It's just impossible. I haven't rolled above a 4 for any save. For literally any save.
Nice science, Linnea. Good sciencing.
Yeah! Just
with his last current legendary action, he is going to. What is he gonna do? He is going,
die like a little bitch.
Volcanic eruption. Everyone dies.
Oh no. Wait, I didn't put my hazmat suit on.
he is going to. He's going to use another charge, his last charge of Molten Breath. He's going to breathe it all over Elgar and Linnea. I require the both of you to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Oh, my hazmat suit.
Is this something I can
It's
evade?
not a targeted attack. It's a spell. It's not a spell attack. It's not an attack of any kind.
Is it a harmful spell?
Oh no.
Yes.
Well, there you go. It says, or a harmful spell.
This spell doesn't protect the warded creature against area effects such as an explosion or fireball.
Okay, you got me.
Thanks for trying.
I tried.
All right, so I'm going to roll damage out front for you guys.
That's bad.
Holy shit!
Well, I'm knocked
There's
out.
there's so many sixes. Oh.
So each of you the 2 of you take 89 points of damage.
I take half, right?
Oh, you lucky fuck.
Lucky.
Yes, you take 44 points of damage.
Whew. Thank fuck for evasion, guys.
Linnea, I need you to
Oh.
make a death saving throw, please.
No, I don't, because I have. Hold on, I gotta find it.
I managed to
very
duck
apt
and
of
run
wound
under between
closure.
his legs.
Oh,
at the
you
last second.
automatically pass. Okay, so you're automatically stabilized then.
But I am knocked out, right?
You are at 0, but you are stabilized.
Okay.
That's so. Why did I give that? to
Yeah.
you? Why did I give?
I don't know why you gave it to
Very
me, but
nice.
I took it.
You know who needs that is Elphicus.
No, he's good enough. He's always like crit.
Oh, that's true. He always comes back at 1 hit point for some reason.
Out of quick curiosity, how far away is Elfgar away from me?
Elgar? You can actually underneath the microscope,
okay.
you can actually measure it.
Okay.
Little
Hope we never
sticky
So
bottom.
is that
Elfgar.
technically, since he's so big, is he technically under 10 feet? Of an
Yes, so he'd have +4 to his saving throw, which it still wouldn't have saved him. It still would not have
Okay.
made him save that throw at all.
Okay, I'm just making sure I remember.
So if you're within 10 feet of him, you get +4 to all of your saving throws.
Oh, nice.
This Aura of Protection. But that 4 didn't save you from that. So, and now, Mr. Alexander is going to attempt to be hit by one of these little guys. Nope. And then Elgar. Nope. This guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is gonna dash and try and help his friend with Mogamak.
Let me know if there's a miss.
Yep.
Yes, there's a miss.
Yes, there's a miss.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify. I would like to riposte, and I will do a power, the natural thing. You hit him with everything you've got.
Yep.
Okay, only 24 damage.
You add the superiority dice to the damage.
Oh, you're so right, dude. You're so right.
I should stop helping you.
29 damage. Is he dead? He's not dead, right?
No.
Okay. And was it this guy?
No is the lower guy. The lower guy, the upper guy did a dash action, so he couldn't attack you. Actually, he can as a bonus action because he can gore you.
Shouldn't have said anything.
Oh, and he hit you! Luckily, it's only.
I'll allow it.
It's only 2d12 plus 6. So it's 14 damage. 11 damage to you. I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Strength saving. I'll do my best. Is that enough?
You are not knocked down. But you do take 11 points of damage.
Ouch. Do you guys think these tokens look like that little thing with Jabba the Hutt? It's like Jabba the Hutt's pet.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It's like the same head shape.
His name.
I know his name. I just can't remember it.
Salacious B. That's it.
Yep.
No. Yeah.
Salacious Crumb.
Crap. Sorry.
Mogamak, it's
Bean Crumb.
it's unfortunately your turn.
What's wrong?
Unfortunately.
Am I doing too much damage? I'm gonna attack this guy. I'll hit him with a regular attack. Did I press did I click right? I don't think I did.
I don't see
Alright,
anything.
Regular attack.
Oh, shut up.
31.
Yeah,
Wow. It's only 15 damage though. Is that enough?
it is enough.
He's dead? Okay, sick. I'm gonna use my bonus action then to attack this guy. With a 32.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh my god, really?
Is 35 damage enough to kill this
It is not.
Okay, then I'll use my last regular attack to attack him. Oh, I rolled an 8. Pretty rough. Another 15 damage. Okay. Oh, you know,
Classic
just normal,
Mogamak.
really strong thing. Just give him the old dodge the attack and go, "Ah!" Smash him, and then swing left, and then swing back again. They're all dead. And then I'm going to sprint forward to join the fight. 30 feet. I already used my bonus action, but yeah, I'll go south of Linnea and stand here at the ready. Okay, that's my turn.
You know what happens when you kill all the small ones really easily, Mogamak? Is that
He
the
hag
big
that
one?
does 100 damage attack.
Yeah, you make Devon real mad, and then the big thing starts killing everybody else.
We have to sell out for subs to get help.
Bring the guards. 1 sub equals 1 guard. God damn.
Elgar, it's
Well,
your
I'm
turn.
gonna keep going. I'm punching this guy's crotch until he submits. I'm not letting him stop. Also, I like how. Yeah, I mean, I'm a neck breaker and a crotch puncher. I like how Cap has found the rotate tool.
I still don't know how to measure distance.
No, literally under the
upper left.
the
cooldown.
yeah, for you guys it's the 4th tool down. For me it's 5th, 6th.
And then you just click where you want to aim. Measure.
It looks like a ruler with a circle around it.
Also, forget about Pythagorean theorem. That doesn't work here.
Yeah, because we're talking about Oh, you're punching.
Yes,
you did
punching
damage.
crotch.
You did 26 damage. Are you doing anything else?
But no, those are my 4 attacks.
Oh, okay. So you
There's
did
2
you
hits
hit
and
with
2
2 of
misses.
them. So you did 26 damage.
I
What?
still did 26 damage.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I don't know how
that's
that numbers lined
awkward.
up. If it rolled a 14 and a 12, that would have been amazing. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep dodging under his legs, getting in between, hiding down here and punching up. That's all Elgar does, punch up.
All right, he is going to use his last. He only has 1 legendary action left from last turn. And he's going to melt you into the ground. I need you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Me? Strength?
Yes.
Figgy bottom.
Do you want to make that dexterity?
Nope.
Or literally anything else that's not strength?
Yes,
Please tell me you don't have a negative and oh Jesus.
Just to punish you because I'm on
Even with the +4, that's only a 10. So he looks at you and he brings his hands up, and the ground beneath you turns to lava, and you begin to sink into it.
I'm wearing my ironwood sandals, which are resistant to lava.
Your stuff.
Can I-
Your stuff doesn't. Are you in humanoid form or are you in full cat form?
I'm in cat form.
Then you
It
don't have your
transforms with
sand.
me, right?
No. Nope.
They go into your skin, like everything you're
God
holding.
damn it. Okay, then I don't have jack shit. I start sinking into the lava sinkhole of death.
You take
Wait,
37 points of damage.
Can't you walk on water though?
Oh, shit.
AKA lava.
Lava and water are 2 separate things.
I mean, I
Lava's
probably
gotta
could
be
run
easier
away
to walk on than water. Surely.
if I wasn't dead.
Okay.
And you should make a death saving throw, please. You have +4 to it because of Aura of Protection.
Nice.
You have succeeded on your first death saving throw. He's not dead yet.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I was just trying to click on abilities. I keep
He's
forgetting.
metagame. We know we can die now.
Alexander, what are you doing?
Alexander is just getting so he's very mad and he's very sad because he keeps on seeing everyone
So many
get
emotions.
hurt. How do I just move up 5 feet?
You have to change your tool.
The
'cause you're on
pointer.
The measure
Pointer
one now.
tool.
So go back to the mouse pointer. And it's the select move one.
Right. Okay. Oh, it's 5 feet.
Yep.
Which will put this inside of the Spirit Guardians, right?
Oh shit. Yep.
And I presume I'm still close to the Minotaur to attack.
Yes. Speaking of which,
You
the guy behind
take
you
Spirit
directly
Guardian.
dies.
Did the Minotaur take Spirit Guardian damage?
He's been taking Spirit Guardian the entire time.
Okay, just want to make sure because he didn't say anything. Are you gonna attack now, Cap?
Yeah, sorry. I can only cast 1 concentration spell at a time, correct?
Yes, you can only have 1 concentration spell happening at a time.
Okay. Then Alexander will swing at the Minotaur again. Twice.
Swing away. That's a hit.
And 2.
That's a hit.
Okay. On the first hit, Alexander will use Divine Smite.
What
which
level?
is just a class ability. You expend 1 spell slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant damage. So I guess I will do it level 3. I actually don't know how many spell slots I have.
Shit. Okay, so that's 4d8 damage. So you do
All right.
2d6 plus. So click on the damage for your first one, and then type / roll 4d8. So if you click on the vicious maul text underneath the 25.
Oh, okay. There.
Okay,
There.
and now type / roll 4d8. 31.
I'm gonna give him the thumbs up.
And then click on the text underneath the second attack.
Right.
That's another 10. All right.
And am I able to use Divine Smite again to expend another spell slot? Or...
don't know. Let me check it real quick. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, you can.
Okay. I don't know how many spell slots I have of each. So.
Well, if you look at it, you have you already
dude.
used 1 for Spirit Guardians. You
Okay,
used
so
1
I
for
will
that, so you could use a level 2 if you want.
I will use a level 2.
All right, so roll 3d8. Okay.
Big damage.
Alexander is just pissed. He missed his first swings. He watched the blue lady go down. He watched the tiger get hurt, and he's just swinging with all of his might. He's calling upon the sun god at the same time to aid him. Arbiter, aid me! And he's just swinging.
And it's just whoa, and this massive yellow light just goes whoop off of his warhammer as it smashes into him. Linnea, you're stabilized, so you don't have to do anything.
Happy nap.
Say again.
Taking a little nappy nap.
Just taking a cheeky nap, you know.
Yeah.
All right, so it's his turn. I need you to make an athletics check, Alexander.
Yes, sir.
An athletics check versus my athletics check.
Well,
Just rolls
hope
off
you
the
fail
building.
too.
I think he said he has plus 12 athletics, so I think you lose already.
Plus 16 athletics check.
Yeah, you're not gonna win this one.
He did not roll a natural 1. So, Alexander has been yeeted off the side.
Okay.
I would climb some stairs.
When I like, am I taking fall damage? And...
You will at the beginning of your next turn.
Okay. I don't think I can do anything about that.
Mogamak.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to pour a greater healing potion down Lanai's throat.
Ooh, thank you.
Heal away. I don't know what the roll is.
What is the roll for the greater healing?
That's 8d8, 8d4 plus 4.
8d4 plus 4.
These are imagination potions. God damn. That's
31
a lot of
hit
fucking
points.
fours. It's
I'm
like
back
half
up.
our
I'm
HP.
ready.
Okay, I'm gonna see Alexander get kicked off, and I guess I should probably let me check my movement quick. 10. Yeah, I can make it. So I'll walk over here first, and I'm gonna attack this guy
Okay.
with a. We'll just do 2 regular attacks. No, I'll do a power swing with the second one. Okay.
Oh, man.
Is he alive?
No, he's not alive.
I'm
Sick.
disappointed.
The chop, and then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to run down here. And I already used my bonus action to
Give her a healing
her.
potion, so yep.
So I'm gonna have to action surge to attack more.
Oh no.
So I'll do power swings. Yeah, just regular power swing. Don't tell me who misses. All right, that one's gonna have to miss, and then I'll power swing a second time, and I'm going to use precision attack on this, which is a D8. Add that. Is that 19 hit?
It does.
Oh, thank God. All right, so 24 damage, and that's my turn.
Okay. So he has a legendary action left. What's he gonna do? He has... Make a strength saving throw, please, Mugmac.
Boop.
Okay, you successfully save, but you take half damage. The floor beneath you is turning into lava, and you're able to pull yourself out of it. Half damage, and it's your armor's only bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage, right? It doesn't reduce
that's
magic damage.
Yep.
So you take 15 points of damage.
I thought that was gonna be way worse. I was like, he's about to do fucking 90 damage and half it to me.
Elgar, I need you to make a death saving throw, please.
Yee.
He'll
I get +4 on this. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. No, I don't get +4 anymore because he's been fucking kicked off.
Yep.
Oh,
You have
dear.
saved. Your second saving throw is successful.
Ooh.
Because you haven't taken any more damage.
I still sleep.
Alexander Stonetooth. Upon reaching the ground, you take 21 points of damage. So what you can do is click on your token, click on the 94 and type -21.
We actually can't see
Okay.
his HP bar, I realized just now.
Oh yeah, because I forgot to save his token. There you go. Well, no one else can see it either because the
I can
initiative
see the health
trackers.
bar, I can't see the numbers, so it's fine.
Oh,
It's okay though, for the sake of time.
Okay.
bam! There it is.
Alexander will run around the side to try and find the bird person.
Okay, so you can make a dash action, which gives you double your movement speed. So
Okay.
you can actually right click. You can right click to set points.
I mean, Elgar could have made it up in one turn.
Well, yeah, because that's how far you can get. You can get 60 feet.
Okay.
I got you.
Just gonna move over. Cool. I see no immediate way to get up, right?
No, not at all.
Okay. That is Alexander's turn. Alexander does not have any sort of flying abilities.
You could use a bonus action to drink a potion.
What if the potion makes you fly?
Does my Spirit Guardians fade? Is that like?
You need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
Constitution does not break, or your concentration does not break.
Does it
Okay.
have to be below 10 or something?
Yes, for the first one. Anything more damaging than that is added the damage to the DC. So,
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Linnea.
I am alive and kicking, and I want to run over to Elgar here. And I'm going to give him a healing potion of my own creation. So roll 6d4 plus 4. Hang in there, buddy. I gotcha. Get healed.
Ooh.
Give him a little scritchy scratch between the ears too while I do it. Don't make this weird, Elgar. And then I'm going to... I think I'm gonna move back because I'm still in like the line of lava area, if I'm not careful.
Yes.
So, I'm gonna move and I'm gonna use my hazmat suit. Actually, it hasn't been broken yet, so...
Not really.
Yeah, never mind. I don't need to cast it again. Alright, and that is my turn.
Don't you have an action?
That's true. I do have an action because I used a healing potion.
You do?
What do you use? What do we want to use? Nah. We'll do a Toll of the Dead. Nice. Nice.
When the damage is the same or worse.
He successfully saves.
Oh well. The main thing is I got Elgar back up.
Yep.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action to push Mogamak further into the ground. You should make a
But
strength.
I'm not in the ground, right?
You
I saved
are
the other one.
you are not, but he's going to attempt to completely remove you from the party by opening a hole in the ground full of lava. Strength saving throw, please.
Easy.
Wait, where? Can't see because of my Steam overlay. Hold on. I need to close it. Just gonna close it. All right. Half damage is 16.
It's like a bug. I had 76 just now, I think. But for some reason it's showing as 91 in the green for me.
What the heck? It's showing.
I mean.
It was changing between 76 and 75, like willy
Yeah,
nilly.
I did. I just typed
That's
in
what I
minus,
see.
what was it, 16 just now? And it put me to 75 because my green still shows 91, so I'm going to restart or refresh the page. It's got to
Okay.
be a bug.
Okay.
I remembered what you were trying to remember, Elgar. The butler's name that we were supposed to meet up with.
Oh yeah, I
Able.
have. Well, that's back in the capital, right? Like if we find slaves anywhere, we can return them to the Bloodstone Butler.
Was it 16?
But it's-
It was 16.
Okay. Okay, there we
No.
go.
It's the
okay.
brother's. It's the brother's name that I can't remember.
Oh, I thought it was also because you said it started with an A, so I wasn't sure if you were thinking that.
Yeah, I
change
think
my
it
headset
does.
battery one sec.
It's like his brother is out here and he's missing, and he hadn't used his bank account recently or something. Like that was why
Yeah, something seemed
they
off.
noticed. And then the owner of the gem mine is like Bloodstone Friends or something that we have to go talk to.
Okay, so that makes it his turn. I need everyone that's on top of the tower to make a wisdom saving throw. If you have advantage against fear or anything of being frightened, you have advantage.
Boop, boop.
Is
My
fear a
specialty.
charm?
No, it's not.
Oh, here.
All of you are frightened, and your movement speed is reduced to 0.
Me?
Yeah, no, not Mogamak. You're good.
I was gonna say, I was like, what do I need
Well,
to
I wasn't
roll?
planning on
Jesus.
moving anyway, so.
That is his bonus action because he roars, "Roo!" And all of you are like, "Oh, that's big." Mogamak is like, it's all right. And then he's gonna smash you into the ground, Mogamak.
If he can try. Yeah. Maybe he can hit me.
He missed you with one of his attacks.
How many times did he attack? 16?
He attacked 4 times. He missed you with 2 of them.
I feel the need to parry.
Okay.
And because I only get 1 dice, right? I can't do both. I can't
No.
parry and riposte.
Nope.
Okay. Then I would like to parry. 7.
So you reduce it by 7.
Yep.
So the first attack does 17 points of damage to you. after your heavy armor master.
Okay.
The second attack does 35.
Okay. Very happy. I guess the parry didn't matter. I would have been at 1 no matter what.
You would have been dead had you not, or 0 had you not parried that.
Oh boy.
Why? I reduced it by 7. And I have 8.
Oh, that is true. You would have been at 1 hit point.
Yeah. It's fine.
It is your turn, Mogomak.
As I throw up blood or whatever. I'm going to... Second one's a bonus action, isn't it? So I can't do that and healing potion, I guess.
No.
Technically. I'm gonna drink a greater healing potion. 66 plus 6, is that what it was?
Greater one is 8d6. 8d4 plus 4.
84 plus 4?
Yep.
Oh, did we cheat earlier on Lanaya? No, we didn't. Wait.
Nope, it's 84 plus
Yeah,
4.
we didn't. Okay, she just rolled super good.
Yep, I'm real good at that.
Plus 23. Extremely healthy. And as such, I am going to attack. There's 1 hit. And
Paint me a picture.
I'll slash a second. Oh, shit. After I get the shit kicked in of me, and drink my healing potion, I'll like wipe the healing potion off of my face. And I flip up my visor, drink the healing potion, wipe it off my face, and then I just grab the sword and slash down through his thigh. It cuts deep or something. I don't know. Molten lava spews out everywhere, right on everyone. That's not me,
No, I don't want
but they
it.
take no damage. I don't know. So let's say I cut his leg off at the thigh, and he falls over.
And he sort of like, and he sort of like swims in lava as he begins to disintegrate. And there's like a giant pool of lava on the floor in front of you.
I would like to collect some of that.
In what?
I don't think you have the proper tools to do that.
I have an alchemist kit.
Yeah,
Just put on
but
your leather gloves. Your leather gloves are fine.
You need like a heavy.
I have
stone
an alchemist
cup,
kit. I'm sure
basically.
I've got something that can scoop up a little bit of lava or char or something.
Alexander is still running to the bird.
you get down there, and she is absolutely unconscious
Oh no.
and small. She's small. I'm working on it.
It's okay. I used my imagination in this moment to imagine her small. We're good.
I wanna
I will
Run.
use lay on hands.
Oh, okay. The full thing, or what are you doing?
Zakara requires spell slot, or what is it?
No, you have 45 points that you can heal someone.
Oh, yes. Then I will pour all 45 points into the little bird to try and revive it.
And she's just like, oh, big man. And she crawls up on your neck and like holds you like a child. She literally like wraps her arms around you like a little child, you know? And she like puts her up, and you can sort of hear like a strange purring coming from her.
Alexander looks a little awkward. And then he kind of gives it a little scritch or something. He's like, "Now's not the time, little bird. It's time. Our allies need us." And he runs to the front entrance to.
And
to
she's
start running up to
literally
the building.
literally like holding onto you like a cloak.
And, yeah,
Flapping in the
Alexander will start running up there.
It's
I don't
all
know how
over.
long- I don't know how long it'll take to get up there, but
Oh boy.
It takes
before
you.
he
It
goes
takes.
inside, Alexander yells that, "Don't worry, I'm coming!"
It takes you like a whole minute to get upstairs, and by then your spirit guardians have dissipated. But you get upstairs, and Skink is literally like still hanging on to you.
Alexander's got his warhammer like ready to go, and he just charges up the stairs yelling the entire way. And he gets up there, and then he sees that everyone's fine, and just kind of stops yelling. And
It's not that everyone's fine. It's
Ugh.
just that everyone is alive for the most part. None of Mogamak is charred. Linnea, whatever hair she did have, is probably mostly gone at this point because lava will do that to you. Same with Elgar. Elgar in his like big cat form is super like basically a lot of his hair doesn't exist anymore. It smells horrible up here. I wouldn't say he's naked. I wouldn't say you'd go that far, but
I'm sure I
I've
can
still
grow
got the
something
thought-
that'll grow our hair back.
I want to get the thoughts of rotting flesh after I was feared out of my mind. So I'm going to walk towards Alex, who I know is strong, capable, and a kind man, and I'm going to rub my cheek on his thigh. Still in tiger mode. I haven't turned back to humanoid mode. I'm a cat.
Well, that makes it way
I'm
less
going to
weird,
rub
yeah.
my cheek on your thigh.
Alexander does a very like weird, just pat on the top of the head, and he's not really sure if this is Elgar or not. Like he's
And then
not
I
sure if this is a
transform-
familiar or something.
Then I transform back into Wood Elf and still rub my cheek on your thigh.
Elgar, now's not the time for such things. Elgar, please.
You're letting Skink nuzzle you up there on your neck, and you won't. Okay, fine.
well, the funniest part
What
is
was
that
that?
Skink weighs so little that I'm fairly certain that Alexander doesn't actually know that she's still there. Fairly certain that he's just incapable of feeling that small of a weight, because Alexander's weight capacity I think is like 420 pounds. So having like an 8-pound bird on you, not really significant.
I want to get really excited when I see Skink, and I'm gonna go run over Skink and go give her a hug.
And she just looks at you, and her eyes are blink open in two separate waves, and she's like, "Best girl," and she sort of like passes out in your arms.
Oh, I put her in my bag and make her like nice and cozy.
She seems to be healthy, and there was definitely healing magic done on her when she was down on the ground.
Okay, good. She's healthy. The rest of us, not so much, but long rest.
And
I would like to be small again.
yeah, I got you. As you guys are sitting here like resting for a little bit, make a perception check for me, please.
Perception. Nice.
Alexander, by the way, is very impressed with Mogamak right now. Because last he saw, everyone was down on the ground, and he was flying off a building, and Mogamak was there alone against the Minotaur. So, Alexander,
Naturally.
Mogamak, you truly are amazing, taking on that beast all by yourself.
And all of his little beast things. Yes, I did. Yeah, it's don't need gods to be powerful.
Bravo, friend.
Thank you.
What was that thing?
Minotaur?
I mean, made out of lava? Who the fuck created that monstrosity?
I
What
did.
if there's
There.
Oh, where does the voice come from? What is that?
Directly behind you, there's an old man with a little cane. He looks at you and he says, "Well, welcome to the tower."
I'm going to
Why did
pull
you
my
make
sword
him?
back out menacingly again. Why did you attack us?
I didn't attack you.
What was that your pet?
It was.
Why did you let it attack us?
I don't know. I wasn't here.
Alexander looks at the little man. He gets really serious and he says, "I'm so sorry we killed your pet."
Oh, it's all right. I could just resummon him, and he snaps his fingers, and the lava begins to remold itself, reshape itself back into like a pseudo form for the time being.
Do you guys when you learn this magic stuff, does anybody have like a safety class that they take for like 2 months? Like hey, maybe you should be responsible with this magic crap. You know, like for example, I put my sword in a sheath so it doesn't just cut other people. I feel like you guys never do that. I don't know. Any experience in this? Good decision making? No?
Alexander is very warily holding his hammer and watching the lava reform itself, ready to fight again.
See, guys, this is why we have to make sure stuff's dead when we kill it. He's just made another fucking Minotaur.
It's not going to attack you.
What's going on in this tower? There's some weird illusion magic.
Oh, I
that
just
we
wanted to
encountered.
dissuade people from coming up here.
And why would that be, since this is the hub of sending and receiving messages in this town?
It is, but it's all automated.
Okay, what?
Are you the postmaster?
You could say that.
Have you been corresponding with outside cities?
I've been
Anytime
trying
this
to.
month? Wait, so it's not working?
Yeah, it would appear so.
Do you have any? Have you figured out what's wrong? Because we were sent out because we hadn't heard from.
I have been
the
dealing with the mine mostly.
What's going on in the mine?
We've dug into some strange things, and we've been trying to keep them barricaded in.
Do I
Strange thing
believe him,
happened.
by the way, when he said it's not going to attack us? And
Make an insight check.
What's your name? What does he look like? Is he a human?
Yeah, he's an old human, and he has a cane,
old
and he
man,
has like a set of overalls that appear to be very dusty. Oh, absolutely, he's absolutely telling the truth.
okay.
What's his name?
Oh, I'm Old Canton.
Oh, we were sent here to come talk to you.
Really? By who?
Andon Bloodstone. He said you're the guy who owns the gem mine and you were in trouble and he wanted to check in on you.
That would make sense, and I appreciate Andon more than you know. Yeah, we sort of uncovered something in the mine that it turned out to be a lot more aggressive, and it may or may not be quote unquote a hive of something. So, I believe at this
The
point,
bees.
it's not bees.
Is it wasps?
It's not wasps.
Oh, thank God.
Okay,
No more wasps.
fine. I'm okay as long as it's not wasps. It's just when you say the word hive, I have flashbacks.
What do you mean? You okay?
My some of my family members were put into wasp hive baby making factories.
It was a whole thing. Don't worry about it.
I'm even more confused now.
Yeah, it was a sad time and a happy time.
It was the best of times.
Well, so you've been sent by Andon to come assist us, I assume, then.
Yeah.
Yep.
And worrying about the orc warbands in the area.
Oh, the orc warbands aren't an issue. They're farther north, as I assume that your friend here, according to his regalia, has been attacking them for some time. What is the news, sir? As he looks at Alexander.
News from the front. It's not going
Because
well, I'll be honest with you.
I don't know if you know, but I've been funding exclusively funding myself, funding that war front.
Boss.
My word, I'm sorry, what was your name?
My name is, they call me Old Canton. But for you, specifically, I am the person that you've heard of as Guy. That is my first name.
Guy, let me thank you for all your generosity. He goes over to shake the old man's hand.
And he shakes your hand back with as much strength as you have.
Ooh.
Alexander looks down at his hands, and
They
and he
are-
sort of like touches his own hand a little bit, like surprised.
And
at how strong he was.
as you look at his hands, these are the hands of someone who has worked in manual labor his entire life. Hands down. There's not a regular piece of skin on his hands. His hands are exclusively callous.
A lot of old strength left in those bones, old timer.
Absolutely. Being a miner your whole life will do that to you.
How long have you been a miner? Like actually worked in the mine?
62 years.
So since you were 13, you started mining when you were 13 years old.
I'm 86.
Oh, Andin said you were 75.
No. For a vampire, Andon has the least sense of time of anyone I've ever met.
Alexander whips back the mention of vampire and looks at the party. A vampire?
Andon
What
Bloodstone is a good vampire. Not all vampires are evil by default. In fact, he is a sun worshipper.
You do it from a distance?
A vampire that worships the sun?
Absolutely. Just because it's his antithesis doesn't mean that it is not his muse, in a way.
We must legally declare that the Bloodstone family, being vampires, are a major funding party for the Slayers Guild.
Oh.
We kind of work for them.
Well, I would assume that's all contractual. Right? Not necessarily sponsorship.
I mean, he donated a lot of money.
Yeah,
He
but
hires us, we do jobs.
You did work for him, correct? He's not giving you money just to
Yeah.
give you money.
No, that's what I'm saying. We work for vampires. I'm
Exactly.
just making sure Alex knows that.
Well, yeah, it's contractual. It's not sponsorship. Sponsorship and contractual obligation are two separate entities and ideas. As a well-versed businessman, I understand the concept that association is not a guilty verdict, as one might say.
I mean, there's nothing to be guilty of if you're dealing with vampires. Like you say, some vampires are good, some are bad.
Yeah.
Those
Hey.
Sunfire bastards.
How about our mission? I would love to talk about vampires more and business, but we do have business to do. So, you have no idea why the messages aren't going out anymore?
I don't. The birds are leaving. The birds are coming in. The birds are leaving. But in between here and the capital and everywhere else, they're being intercepted by something.
Did you say they're coming in, as in the birds are, your messages are coming from the capital to here?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you've been getting conversation, but you haven't got any messages like, hey, you haven't called me in a while. I miss you. Nothing like that. It's just been normal correspondence to make you realize that maybe you need to solve the problem.
Well, it's all contracts and exports, imports, invoices, etc.
And you haven't tried sending, like, you know, a man on a horse to go send a letter somewhere.
If I had a man on a horse, I would be able to do that. But everyone in my village has a job that is required for us to maintain our lifestyle and our productivity. I don't have any extra manpower.
You have
What
children.
about
Why don't you send the
child
children?
power?
Would you send children?
To send a
not very
letter?
fair.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, no, Welgar. It's
4-day
dangerous out
journey
there.
on horse.
It's
Alexander,
super casual. All the wood elves are protecting people along that road. They'll be fine.
Alexander eyes the lava behind us, and he looks at the old man. He's like, are the ravens better trained than your lava thing?
Absolutely.
Fair enough.
I mean, I take this very seriously. I've had these ravens for a long time.
Have you tried sending correspondence to somewhere that wasn't the capital, like a different town?
I have, and they can't get out. I don't know. The problem is those same birds that leave come back. I believe there's some sort of spell being cast that's as a wall or a dome where the ravens leave and then they immediately are transported back in the opposite direction.
And they still have their original messages on them.
They
is what you're
do.
saying. Okay. But other birds
Portal
and other birds
perhaps.
are still coming.
Absolutely.
What's the
I mean,
name
we
of the
could
old
do-
man again? Sorry.
Old Canton
Or guy.
or Guy.
Old guy Canton.
Alexander. He's he looks old man. He says, "Well, not to pry into your business, Canton, but what about those ladies that you have downstairs? Are those your granddaughters?
Oh, is that what you got for your illusion? Interesting.
Illusion?
Yes, they're all illusions.
Alexander looks very relieved.
Determines what you see.
A few things. It could be fear. It could be your deepest desires. It could be some sort of unknown objective. Who knows?
Turn to Mogomak and just be like, didn't you see a bunch of dried meats?
It just looked like a normal larder room with a bunch of meat in it. Yeah.
Is that your deepest desire, Mogomak? Is just meats?
Well, that's
Or are
actually
you
what's
afraid
down
of
there.
them?
Were you just not affected at all?
It's hard to say.
Well,
We like rations a lot, so maybe not.
Well, then here's the plan. If you would like to stay here for tonight, I could show you to the mine, or I could send you to investigate the barrier or whatever's out there. I don't know. You'd have to triangulate some sort of source for it.
Maybe we should originally take a bird and try to walk with it west a little to see, and then do some send-outs to see if they return rapidly. See what I mean?
Oh, well, man of science, I see.
Not me.
I mean,
This
yes,
is
I already know.
street
They
smarts.
already know that the blue lady is a science lady. Look at her belt. She has alchemy kits and potions and things. I never questioned it. But the man with the enormous sword, I absolutely questioned. No offense.
I don't care. So do we want to do this?
Well, absolutely. And he runs over to this like little room on the south side, and he grabs a bird, and he just sort of has it, and he says, "Do you have a message?"
Maybe you should write the message. We can send it to N in Bloodstone. That way he knows you're alive.
True.
You can have a status update for what's happening in the area.
True. And he pulls out this quill, and he just throws it into the air, and he says, "To End in Bloodstone, I am fine. Your adventurers have arrived. End." And it sort of writes it on this piece of paper, and the piece of paper automatically furls itself, seals itself, and then hands itself to Old Canton. He slides it into a little thing on the bird, and he goes, "Well, shall we?"
Alexander nods his head while watching this. Yes.
Wait, we're
Science.
following this? We're following this, yes? That's what we're
Yeah.
doing? Cause I'm healing up then, because I don't know what the fuck we're gonna run into next.
Yeah, we don't have to do it right away, but
Oh, well, okay.
probably send word back. Like we maybe sleep tonight and then do it in the morning tomorrow.
Absolutely. That sounds like a plan. Well,
Maybe
I
maybe we
will-
should include the barrier
and
in
he,
some of the information.
he,
you know?
oh, sure. And he sort of pulls the quill out again and rewrites it to include information on the barrier, the infestation, like the current situation overall, the fact that you guys have arrived. All the information is automatically put on the scroll, and then he puts the scroll onto the bird, and then he puts the bird back in like the area where they're kept. And he says, "Well, let's go downstairs." And he sort of he goes up to each of you, and he like does an arcane cantrip. He's like, "You're all released from the illusions. Whatever is there is actually there for you now. I recommend not going into the basement, though. That's all."
Why?
There's a dragon. He's a good friend of mine. He offered to heat this room for me.
Can we visit the dragon? Because my friend has an ailment, dragon related.
Oh,
And maybe the dragon might have an idea, you know?
interesting.
It's very unsensitive to call that an ailment. It's part of who he is now.
I'm sorry, I just misspoke.
It's an ailment.
I didn't call it an affliction, but
Well, it's all
he's
about
going through some changes.
it's all about perspective. And if he views it as positive, then it's not an ailment. It's not an affliction. So That's
He's
all.
just our Mogomac.
And what we're going to do is we're going to leave it at that. We're going to end the adventure here. And we will hopefully pick up next week on Friday, hopefully with Elphicus. And if the Cap is willing to come along, he's more than welcome to come next week, depending on schedules.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Are
cool.
we,
That'd be fun.
the next time we're here, are we waking up the next day?
Essentially, that's where
Or-
we'll be at. Yep.
Okay. I would like it noted that at some point in time in the middle of tonight, Alexander will go check out that illusion rune again, just to make sure that there isn't actually any naked women there.
Awesome.
And if there were, would he be doing weird shit?
Yeah, are you a weird shit guy?
I can explain that at some point in time.
2020, and we don't kink shame.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a rule. We don't kink shame on this.
I mean, if it's
On this stream.
illusion, it's officially kink shaming, I suppose. But if it wasn't an illusion, it'd be creepy. All right, you're right.
I would also
No-
like to
no one's
explain
getting hurt.
gravity and basic science to Alexander at some point.
Good luck with that.
But it'll be really funny because I have a feeling he's not gonna understand, and he's just randomly gonna shout out science things.
Yes. Science.
All right. Well, thanks for showing up, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube right away. I'm gonna try and do that from now on. Is get the YouTube episodes up right away because we have apparently a pretty decent crowd of around 50 people that watches every episode right away. That was great. Thanks for coming, guys, and we will hopefully see you next week. Join the Discord. Subscribe to my YouTube. And give us a follow on here, and we will be. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for coming, everybody. We will see you next week.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Where?
Bye.
Uh-oh. There it is.